to run with the rock and you fumbled it. Finna spin the block in the mothership. Rock like Woodstock, big stock, smother shit. Word to Uncle Sam, we tax like the government. Still in the game till the day I'm in love with it. You are now rocking with the most coveted. Unapologetic, let you know who you fucking with. What's the use? I got the juice. Tapping head tops like Duck, Duck, Goose. Slide off smooth in a coupe, no roof. Rocking sheep's clothing, I'm the big bad wolf. Double up, we gon' double down and double that. If I feel I'm double crossed, I'ma double back. That's a couple hundred large in a duffel bag. Blitzkrieg, somebody gon' hand up a pack. Yeah, with the shit. Finna call a blitz, make you call it quits. I can execute the plan on improv off script. With my brothers from another living color with the skit. Yeah, with the shit. Finna call a blitz, make you call it quits. I can execute the plan on improv off script. With my brothers from another living color with the skit. Yeah, you half steppers can't fuck with this. I'm with the big steppers and we stumping shit. Ice grill, you can feel the momentum shift. Alpha and the Omega, I'm the Genesis. Real savage, go getter. Yeah, I'm getting it. School of hard knock, I'm the mascot flipping.
Good morning. As you can see, we got our super great host in their matrix already. We'll see him back, but welcome. It's Tuesday again. In fact, the man is back. Hey, you already testing the matrix out.
Right? I thought, and it's funny because like it was glitching you in and out. Like my whole site was just black. I was like, oh no, are we on? I'm like,
yeah.
Am I sitting here just quiet? Hey, top of the board, we're back.
Yeah. Yes, it'll be you and I, and Peacock is back here. He's probably gonna be in and out.
No,
but...
it's me again.
I'm here.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
So I removed his other one from the stream, and anytime there's any change on screen, Bogard gets affected somehow. So
I have no idea, man.
If I remove him like this, one of his things goes out. If I change the background, one of his things goes out. If I play a video, he gets put into the matrix.
Damn, they're trying to get him to take that blue pill, right? Is it the blue pill that keeps you in the matrix?
I think they're trying to tell him to stop using his mobile device.
Or update it, because that's one of the cheat codes to keep your mobile device working somewhat, is to not update it with the new iOS and whatever. Yeah. So maybe his is just having all sorts of communication problems. Who knows?
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, back into the matrix he goes.
Let's cross our fingers. You'll have better luck next time. I'm sure we'll see him shortly. But how you doing today, man?
Doing well. Miggity Mac Daddy, no, we're not unemployed. I'm actually at work.
Oh no, I work at night. I'm actually drinking my beer. I've got a very odd hour, 11 o'clock at night to 7:30 in the morning. So yeah.
And then Bogard's always working.
Yeah. There's a way to make money. I'm always kind of like thinking of it. It's here we are.
Yes. Okay. We're trying this again. Yes.
We are back.
Speaking of making money, I'm always with it too. You know what I mean? Let's get the bag.
Yep. In this economy, you got to have multiple sources.
Yeah, I mean, we're from California, right? So like, and we're from some premier areas where, you know, the cost of living is up. So it's like, just based on that, like, you have to be having a bag, even if you're just renting in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, so it breeds a different type of individual. New York's like that too, where they're just hella expensive. So it's going to breed a different type of hustler. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers going to have multi ways of getting the bag. And if not, you're working a job and thinking on what other thing you could do simultaneously. You know what I mean?
Yep. Doesn't get any easier.
Right.
And it's like, why would we expect it to get any easier at this point? Everything's always probably just going to get more expensive. At best, it's going to get super expensive and plateau, and you'd be like, damn, this sucks.
I was thinking about this yesterday on like how I was saying this on the stream, like how, like, you know, before currency, like, you got to go back to like Babylon, right? Like, Babylon's probably the first place where they were like, all right, you know, how much for this? 5 shillings, you know what I mean? 5 ships of copper, you know what I mean? Like, they were putting like a value to these physical items for exchange, you know what I mean? Currency. Because prior to that, it was like, what? Like, it's all bartering, you know what I mean? Or maybe not prior to that, but like, you know, outside of Babylon, you know what I mean? You go to the indigenous people. They go to the other tribe, like, listen, we got this. What y'all got? I got some moccasins. All right. You know what I mean? Boom, I got some teepees. Okay. You know what I mean? Maybe we could do something here. Make a little ooh-wop swap. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, that was probably more socioeconomic trading. So like, oh, you're trading assets and goods, but like economics and like having some sort of currency and all that stuff. You might be right with the Babylonians. I'm not too sure how far back it goes to where like, oh, now instead of fucking being able to just be alive and working for the king gives me, like you said, 2 shillings a month. And I get to turn these shillings into something else, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Not too long ago, I went through shout out to my man Prime One. He kept referring me to this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's written by Napoleon Hill. And then before I got to that one, I went through a couple of his other books. I went through Outwitting the Devil. And then he wrote another book called Think and Grow Rich. And so I went through both of those before I tackled The Richest Man in Babylon. And it's basically a story about like, it's this dude, he makes tablets, clay tablets, right? And then like this rich dude comes in there and he's like, and then he has all these scriptures and he's like, I need copies of this. You know what I mean? And I need, you know, just for my personal collection. And I need it overnight. I'll pay you extra shillings. You know what I mean?
Overnight.
He's like, shit, he's overnight. He's chiseling away. Right? He's whipping his tablet's ass, bro. He's chiseling away, working all night, working to the bone. And the fool comes through, he's like, and he tells him, and he didn't make it on time. Right? But he says, hey, look, he says, the offer still stands. But he says, and he says something profound to him, you know what I mean, about like, how you put a dollar figure to your work ethic type of shit, right? So then the guy asked him, how did you get rich? And he said, you always got to keep some for yourself. You know what I mean? If I make 3, keeping 1 for me. You know what I mean? And just every time, keep a little piece. So he's like, he finishes this fucking tablet for the guy. He gets his extra little shillings. And then that's what started him on his way. Boom, 1 for me. You know what I mean? Because he's working for this other guy making the tablets, and he might get like maybe 1 or 2 a month or some shit. Now he got this extra one. You know what I mean? And then he just starts stacking up. You know what I'm saying? So now he's got all these copper chips, and now he's getting silver and gold chips, and you know what I mean? He's coming up in the world. Get the dude's name in the book. Interesting book though.
We got somebody in the comments. What's up, Dennis?
What up, Dennis?
We got Brian. He wants to know where a safe spot to draft Mahomes and Rice would be. I'm thinking Rice after Lamb and just Jeddah's. Regarding Mahomes, I'm thinking after Herbert, Nix, and Caleb tier.
Yeah, because you know what? In reality, I like Mahomes as much as I like Herbert this year. It's just we're gonna get Mahomes at a value, so don't just reach up and take Mahomes. Get the value. Let him fall past all those guys.
Yeah, if he falls.
If he falls, right? Because there might be someone else who just sees Patrick Mahomes and goes, yeah, Mahomes, name brand.
Yeah, there's a good chance that if you have 12 actual football fans in your league, that it's probably not going to slip too far. And I'm not too sure Bo Nix. And
I would take Mahomes over Bo Nix.
Maybe, yeah, I'm taking Mahomes over Herbert. Caleb is really interesting because I want to see the youngsters kind of like. I want to see the youngsters also like get definitive roles, because it is nice having the ability to have all those options. But chemistry, I want to see him get like in a rhythm and actually throw the ball enough to make a huge impact.
Like, for example,
that team, they do run a lot.
Have the cake. Instead of, I always say, how does the saying go? Have the cake.
With Mahomes, I think that they're gonna just throw the shit, dude. They're gonna have to.
Yeah, like if you can't decide who to get out of all the receiving options, just have Caleb, right? Or in this case, he's talking about Mahomes and Rice as a stack, right? That's a very affordable stack you can get.
Safe spot. My safe spot
Rice is still like mid-second to late second, right? Like that's where he's going right now in a single QB.
And I like, if you want to have these guys at value, then I am safer taking Rice past the third. That's not even hard.
I mean, or even in the third, because I think that's where he's going. In a receiver heavy like draft, because every draft's different, right? But say it's receiver heavy, he's gonna go in that mid second or third. That's usually like kind of our leagues, right? and we're talking single QB.
And that's a little bit too early for me.
That's too early for me too. But
I'd rather.
That's where he's been kind of going, because around the CeeDee Lamb territory.
CeeDee Lamb territory is ridiculous. I don't ever see him going anywhere near CeeDee Lamb, but he's not a top 10 wide receiver on my draft board, and CeeDee Lamb is arguably like a top 5.
It's funny how the recency bias is playing into this year, right? Because Rice, I'm with you. We should get him out of value. Like, why? I don't understand why. Maybe I'm off on the ADP. Because one of the joints that it was somebody's mock that we looked at that I'm really just solely basing this on. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, you know what I mean? A 3-4 turnaround Rice, that's where I feel comfortable. Especially if like he's my third receiver and I'm going receiver heavy. You know what I mean?
And bang, we are. Bang. And that's a actual reality in the case of you and I. Traditionally, we're like, running back right now? Probably not.
Yeah, fuck it. There's so many. And that's part of the game. I play a dangerous game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not afraid of trades. If I find myself piling up wide receivers in a draft and I'm comfortable with trading one of them for a better running back, like maybe getting a tier jump that wasn't available and that owner wants to get that receiver and something else to throw in. Those are trades that you can make. Those running backs are probably some of the easiest pieces to move before the season starts to get going too.
Right.
Traditionally, like week 4 or 5. Now you've got like, okay, where are those rookies at now? Or what is this committee balancing out to? Week 5 is a nice little place to find running backs as a trade target. But anyways, in the case of these Chiefs, I'm not interested too much, and I like Lamb and I like Jeddah's, and if you're thinking about skipping Amon-Ra, I mean, like Amon-Ra's above those two guys, then
Amon-Ra's like he's a top 5 guy,
right? And then I'm also thinking, I'm not afraid of Pickens. Pickens is a freaking wide receiver that I'd rather have than Rice. I want all the Dak passing game.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with Dak too. I would Like, if I can't get my hands on a Pickens or a Lamb, if I could just get Dak, I get it all. Right? Theoretically.
100%, because you can get what do you think? Prescott has earned a higher ADP value than Mahomes right now?
No, for sure. He's going ahead of Mahomes. But and then that's the case too. You know who's going super duper late as usual, per usual? Man, our man Staffy, bro. Like, I just went on Stafford and shit. Like
100%. And that's a recipe for success is let the guys that continue to get faded. Names like Derrick Henry and Stafford are good examples where all they've done is produce for you as a fantasy owner. And outside of the MVP season, Stafford was pretty cheap for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the MVP season, then he was it was a little bit different. But last season it wasn't fucking any. Like he's free.
For real. For real.
And he might be free again. And I'm like, I'm all about it. There's a formula, and we'll talk more about it throughout the shows and stuff on how to like actually create a roster in the middle of a draft. Because you could do it. Yeah, you could really vision like, oh, okay, these are my guys that will probably be around in week 15. And that's probably the way you should do it. What's up, fella?
Hello, fellas.
I like rookies, but I don't like banking on the development on because we're out of the dynasty like feeling. We're now in redraft mode. So for me in redraft mode, I'm waiting on those rookies. I'm usually taking a rookie after I've built my core. And like if I have all my positions filled, now I start to think about some of these probably the elite rookies are gone, obviously. But there's still some talent rookies that could be most of the time running back.
The Casey Concepcions of the world.
Kalen Black.
I want to jump out real fast because I was while I was on the throne, I was watching the show and y'all was talking about the hype about Rice. Rice is hyper targeted in this offense. He had a 45% red zone target share, a 40-something% design target share. A first read target share is 30%, bro. He is the end-all, be-all in that pass offense. Like somebody was talking about Kelsey being a steal for us. You don't think that Rashee Rice is a steal? What other wide receivers do they have in that pass catcher room, dog? We know that's Mahomes' favorite target. From when they booked us in the Super Bowl in 2023, that motherfucking that playoff run going into the next season, that 3-game run where he had 23 receptions and 29 targets in 3 games. Then we just seen it last year after he came back from being suspended, only playing 8 games. Super hyper targeted, bro. That's why the hype is there on him. And that's why Spencer had him at WR12.
Are you tier jump? Yeah, WR12. Are you tier jumping him though to like CD Lamb's tier and stuff?
I'm taking CD Lamb, bro. Like I'm not even putting George. I'm not putting George Pickens ahead of him either. But to have, I mean, Bogey said it perfectly, and you was the one that said this, Bogey, about Kelsey. You're getting a piece of the Kansas City offense at a discount. You feel me? So even with Rashee Rice being like right now. Shout out to the guru, WR12. By draft comes, bro, he gonna be mentioned in the second round, dog. 100%.
Yeah.
I got the shit written down right here where how super hyper targeted this dude was.
And I still like my like third. Maybe I'll jump to like the middle or even the beginning of the third. If you start to convince me with the fact that he hasn't been distracted too much, and we'll go fucking see from there. Like I'm interested to second round. I'm looking at the board at that moment, and I don't give a fuck about the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm like, okay, well, who's here? And I like George Pickens, and I like some of the other players, particularly because of.
I think George Pickens he's like an early second round this year in a single QB.
Man,
his finish was too crazy last year.
Here you go, right here, my game. He had a 54.8% design target share. He had a 28.7 target share, a 46.2 red zone target share, bro. He is the end all be all in that offense. And if you go look at every season that he's played, he continues to do that for that offense, and they haven't brought nobody in. Only thing he need to do, like Kitteh said, hopefully he's not too distracted. He done pissed dirty, got his 90 days up out the way, got his little reconstructive knee surgery. It's time to go, bro, because he the end all be all, bro. 100%.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm definitely thinking about grabbing him in that third for sure. Somewhere in
Brian, you need to tell us why you got Devontae over Pickens, because Jalen Hurts only throw the ball 25 times. Dak throw the ball almost 40 times a game. 36, 37 times a game, bro. That's more opportunity for GP. Are you with me? GP had 1,400 yards and 7 TDs. He might do that again, bro. We might not even see that out of Devontae this year.
The neat thing about the Cowboys,
I'm picking Devontae Adams over George Pickens.
That's the fact.
Cowboys offense is so potent. Like there's a good chance that we're just looking at a handful of opportunities, and Dak is very savvy at finding those opportunities and striking when
fucking love Dak,
bro. He will light you up if you allow him to have one of those guys on the outside be open. It's a nasty offense, and they still got the tight end coming back. And the running
got a
game,
real running back now that can carry the workload. Yeah, I mean, like they got a complete offense. 100%.
The line is really where they need to get a little bit better, and I don't know. Did they?
Well, they got multiple first round picks on that. They line good. They just had in and outs last year.
Just everybody,
because that was part of the reason why I had you draft Javonte last year. And if y'all want to go, if you want to, let me do a shameless plug. Go watch the motherfucking Javonte shit that I just dropped, bro, not too long ago, and it's gonna break down the offensive line over there, bro. Oh my man, he still hit for 1,300 yards.
Come on,
13 TDs. Oh my man.
Yeah, so improvements over there on the line, as well as the production that the overall offense consistently provides. It's a nice team to put your money in, just like how the Lions and the Rams and hopefully the Texans get back there for a minute. It was looking like a lost cause for them, but I think that now that Tank Dell is strengthening up, that's gonna really open up everybody else's work.
I think the only defense that can stop the Cowboys is their in-state rival. There's no other defense in the league that can shut them down, dog. On paper right now.
Talk your shit.
Recency bias. We've seen what Houston is doing to people.
I believe it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, them motherfuckers, bro, they're built for like teams that's like Dallas, because Dallas got an arsenal of weapons that can hit you from anywhere, right? But they got that pass rush, bro. They got big snot knockers in the secondary, 100%. Like, hey, Houston, bro, Houston, we have a problem. Oh.
Hey, does the South play the NFC East this year?
Now that I don't know, big bro.
I think we got. Hold on, let me double check.
I know we play them. I know we play the East this year.
Yeah, we play the East. Every time we play the NFC East, we play the AFC West. That's
it doesn't matter if you go over 100 times, 100 yards each game, big bro. It's the value. If
no Cowboys.
Jalen Hurts is only throwing 25 times, and Saquon is touching the ball 25 times, you only get about 50 to 60 possessions, bro. Jalen Hurts, the passing volume isn't going to be there, so Devontae going to have to hit for 17, 18 yards per catch to get what GP does. 100%.
Last year, I think GP finished with like 100 more fantasy points.
Bro, oh my mama, and then like how he said he only had one game over 100 yards after he came back, but he was completely dominating from week 1 to week 17, big bro. Oh my mama, GP. And the cold thing is,
GP, are you with me?
We ain't gonna be able to get him at a discount this year. Him or Javonte. We're not gonna be able to get them at a discount.
But at least smart managers will still evaluate where he's at that price. If you want a predictable piece and you don't want to, flirt with like a low floor, George Pickens is your guy. If he's out there, like JD said, he ate every single week. It might not have been to an elite standard or whatever that your fantasy playoffs required you.
Man, it was 1,400. Man, he had 1,400 receiving yards and 9 TDs.
Oh, and my bad. Week 4, Cowboys travel to Houston to take on the Texans. October.
Oh, let's go!
I knew it. I knew it was in the cycle.
We need to see that.
Yeah, we've been playing the Cowboys like almost every year recently, and handing that belt to ass to them too, just so they all
talk your shit.
Let them know.
It's been a while since the Cowboys have beaten the Texans, bro.
We love them in fantasy, hate them in reality.
George Pickens had 144 in week 11, 146 week 12, 130 in week 16. Oh, he helped you win your shit or get to the ship.
Word.
Week 11, only 78 yards. Like, bro, yeah, that motherfucker was doing his thing. He had a dud in week 14. He had a dud in week 15.
Yeah, and recency bias. If you had him as an owner or whatever, I got lucky because you did get him at a discount. So the teams that I had him on, he was likely my third receiver or something like that. Because that's just how I am. I go wide receiver heavy.
Yeah, I think I took Rashee Rice in my AOB draft ahead of George Pickens because they were both on my championship team.
I drafted him.
I didn't get to use Rashee though
last year.
Rashee still got a ring though.
This year. Pickens ain't
Come on now.
This year.
Come on now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was number 3 in red zone targets. And that's another thing about George Pickens. We seen George Pickens take a 5-yard slant to the house last year. He's the route tree is like ridiculous. 100%, like, oh my goodness. He was waiting to erupt last year. 93 receptions.
He finally got a consistent QB throwing him the ball. Like, remember, George Pickens came through right after the Ben Roethlisberger era. Excuse me, Roethlisberger.
He just he's pretty smooth out there with the body control, and then obviously he had an issue with the drops, but I don't know. Last season was a nice pick me up on a fantasy manager's plate. I was like, okay, this is what we were drafting out of the rookie drafts for. Pickens was
shout out to Brian.
My mother.
Brian gave us the top points right there. He had a question. We said,
said he'd rather have Devontae late second round, early third. I ain't mad at that, big bro. Yeah, he is the number 1 over there, but they got also they brought in Wicks, they brought in Stowers, they brought in Lemon, they brought in Hollywood Brown. That's 4 new wide receivers right there.
Yeah.
And you still have Hurts as
and they drafted Lemon and
still got him
specifically.
Around too often.
Don't forget about glass chin Dallas Goedert.
Right.
Yeah, and that's probably the best target right now in your waiver.
I want everybody to remember how bad. Everybody remember last year how bad that offensive line was. Y'all remember how bad that was?
They don't got Kelsey, so it was just like
it was terrible. So it's like if they could turn that around in one season, maybe we have an argument here. But I'm not fucking with no Devontae Smith in that range.
If they can run strong with Saquon again, right? Then yeah, sure, maybe your play action downfield with Devontae, but it's just it's an uphill battle.
Let those plays develop too for Devontae down the field. Like if that pressure's coming, it is going to be glass jaw Goddard. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Saquon, they even talked about Saquon being utilized more in the passing game too, and then they want to use Lemon predominantly as a slot guy. Initially he's going to be predominantly a slot guy, right? That's the exact quote or whatever it was. But you know what I mean? With that said, you know what I mean? It's like, look like they're gearing up for a lot of short passing game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what Devontae Smith's not good at? Like press. Like that motherfucker will get bodied. He's not going anywhere if that DB is right up in his face on the line, dude. He's
gonna have to have like some phenomenal footwork to like juke a motherfucker off his shit. You feel me? Cause you're right. I didn't think of that. They got to get him in a rub route. Pause.
Yeah, it's pretty easily to defend
a
180-pound wide receiver who's the only target on the team. You're like, oh, easy. pick the biggest dude.
He did gain like 20 pounds in his career, huh?
Push him off his route. That's all you got to do. Come on. Hurts is going to get all flustered and running around and fucking whatever he does. You know, it might be successful. Who knows?
And you know what's crazy is Howie Roseman. He puts motherfuckers on make or break shit. Like listen, bro, you gotta do it. I know you wanted me a Super Bowl, but you got me to 2 of them things. But listen, you better start showing up. You know what I mean? And then they get rid of AJ Brown, right? So it's like, well, they do have Lemon to develop for the future. But it's interesting because Howie Roseman doesn't like do rebuilds. He just retools. You know what I mean? And like,
that's facts.
Like, look, that rumor was a fun rumor a couple months, like a month ago, maybe even a couple weeks ago. That was a cool little rumor, man. If this is a bad year for Jalen Hurts, and then Lamar doesn't get paid over there in Baltimore, Lamar's he's gonna go to Philly. You know what I mean? Because Howie Rose will be like, yeah, come over here, I'm gonna give you all the bag.
We got the $75 million for you right now.
Right?
They don't want to give it to you. We got you. Oh, every time.
What I mean? They'll call his mom. They'll get his mom's phone.
Oh, well, they get the mama number. Oh,
they'll get the mom's number and talk to the mom, and she'll be like, baby, they're going to give us all the money.
Brian said also CD he missed about 4 to 6 games. Yeah, them facts with that ankle injury early in the season. Yeah. But that's the thing, though. Once CD came back, the offense, it was humming.
It's concentrated.
It was humming, big bro. That's the thing, though. Like, they don't
target the 28, 30-point average teams. You know, the Rams, the Lions, the Cowboys right now.
The Niners going to be there this year, too.
Doesn't matter.
Going to be putting up 30 this year.
Let's go, baby.
100%. But my thing with
I think you paying more for CD Lamb, absolutely. But I would say that the Pickens owner is probably just as confident on a weekly basis of starting his wide receiver as the CD Lamb owner. It's not.
They don't cancel each other out. Remember, GP can play inside, outside, and CD be dominating from the slant.
I would rather have Amon Ra before having the both of them or whatever. But I know that in that situation, I might be able to get lucky and get the 2 wide receivers in the first.
And I just said it too, bro. He only ran 80 slot snaps.
I took him in the 8th last season.
Hey, bro, Schottenheimer had him on the outside, bro. He don't even play CD Lamb's slot receiver type, whatever you want to call that bullshit. He's strictly on the outside, dog. They don't cancel each other out.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing, too, is like, and some motherfucker's gonna throw the ball like 40 times. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're gonna get more than often than not. Like, both guys are getting 9-10 targets every week. You know what I mean?
Average 7 for the year. They'll both average 7.
Yeah, that's a fact.
7 targets per game, easily, dog. That threw 600 times last year, dog.
Let's go.
100%. Come on, man. We gonna do the math. What this shit say? It was 38.5 team pass plays per game. That was 3rd in the league, dog. Come on, man.
That's just going crazy.
High volume.
Yeah, and that's what. That's the thing too. In fantasy, if we can't find efficiency, we're not really looking for efficiency as much as we're looking for high volume. You know what I mean? Like let's volume our way to the points we need. Right? Like fuck it. Let me a trip. That's why I love the idea of Rice too. Is like when I feel like if we get a healthy Rice and Mahomes all year, Rice is 100+ catches at minimum.
Easy. That's the easiest thing that he will have to do
because of the nature of his ADOT. The nature of his average depth of target is gonna dictate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the high
and the first read targets. Remember, I told you about Rice in the first read targets as well, and the design targets. 100%.
Thank you, JD. I forgot to bring because when you said that shit fucked with me. The motherfucking 54% design.
Hold on, now. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, that shit went crazy. That means if Mahomes if he threw it 20 times, 11 of them motherfuckers, or 10.4 of them motherfuckers was going to.
Here we go, right here, big bro.
You feel me? That's over half, bro.
Easy.
We got 17 design targets, 2.1 per game, 8th at the position. We got 37 first read targets, 4.6 per game. 100%. What is that telling you? He is one of the main focal points of the offense. 18 red zone targets, 7th at the position, and he only played 8 games. He was suspended for 6. He missed the last 2 because he got his fucking Sonic coins knocked out of him by Jalen Petrie and the snot knockers over there in fucking Houston.
The motherfucking Sonic rings. Bing!
Yeah. Yards per reception, 10.8. Yards per target, 7.3. His A dot is 4.3, bro. End all be all short passing game, dog. Come on now.
Yeah,
100%. Only
and
thing
like
is,
and that's what I'm saying. So you get,
for certain reasons,
you get high ceiling with an extremely high floor. Like that's what I'm looking for. Because if that ceiling doesn't come, pause. At least I still have that high floor to fall back on because he's gonna get those receptions. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Shout out to Siler Todd Harris, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, big bro.
Shout out to Siler.
Hey, everybody
Todd,
that's new in the chat, if you go look in the description, you can find out how to enter a mini autographed Jackson Smith and Jigba Super Bowl helmet. Here over at the GWN in the Heart to Start, we are known for putting championships on the wall, and JSN helped you put a championship on the wall. We're trying to give back to the people. So wherever you found this at, look in the description, and you can find out how to win the JSN helmet. 100%, y'all.
Yep, free giveaway. All you gotta do is go ahead and sub up anywhere you found us. And if you find us on multiple channels, because we are multi-streaming, you sub up to every channel. It just increases your chances. You know what I mean? And that'll have you entered in. Just
Brian said, "Would you guys be happy with Pickens as your WR1 in drafts?" Hell yeah.
Yeah, if I go running back in the first round.
Well, I mean, you would have to have the early. You would have to have the early pick in order to get one of the running backs. There ain't no other running back that I'm taking early. But
I don't know if I'm going Pickens in the first round.
That's the thing, though, too, is Pickens. I feel like Pickens is gonna creep up into the early second, not even.
Yeah, he ain't going. In my opinion, he ain't gonna last past the 2.5 in single quarterback. 100%.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I play.
And I'm okay with that. But
super flex. I always think about the super flex.
I mean, honestly, like
I'll take him at the back end of the first round in the super flex. Fuck yeah. It's either him or Rice. It's either him, Rice. What other receiver at the back end?
I just put this up in the comments. Sorry to interrupt, but with Lamb in the huddle, Pickens averaged 15 fantasy points per game versus 24 with him out. So if you want to put those into 2 different contexts, you want to do the whole season with Lamb in the lineup. Pickens still would have been wide receiver 11 in fantasy points per game.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like they need to change the game right now.
I'm not done.
Make Cowboys get 2 freaking wide receivers that make like 35
with
million
Lamb out, though. With Lamb out, Pickens would have been the wide receiver 1 in fantasy points per game.
And you know what else, too, Peacock? You know what else, too, Peacock? That motherfucker playing on a franchise tag. He wants to get the JSN number, bro. 1,400 yards and 9 TDs.
Give me the bag.
He's trying to break the bank, dog. And you got Puka trying to get paid this year. Him and Puka finna be battling this year. Oh, I'm finna outdo you. No, I'm outdoing you this week, bro. Fuck that. I need the bigger bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Oh, man. I hope I hope all these people start to just get real hyped on their running back picks in the first round, because I'm gonna be very happy taking one of these wide receivers. This season's crop in the first round is looking mighty nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ryan, man. Ryan asked a question, y'all. We got a fantasy question.
What up, Ryan?
Ryan said, at the 102 or the 106 10-man PPR, what pick would you rather have?
In a 10-man, 106.
10-man PPR.
Well, yeah, I'll take the 6.
Give me the 2, because I either get Bijan or Gibbs.
I'm not mad at that too, but also because like the reason I'm taking the 6 because I have a quick run to swing around, and I'm always gonna be in the same spot basically. You know what I mean?
I'd be winning a lot in the middles. So like if I win leagues, it's because I'm like in the middle of the drafts. Typically, I get to balance it. I get to control like the flow a little bit better. I don't have to like snap off like weird decisions because I'm on the bookends. I just like the 106.
I like
5
last year in both of my live drafts. So in the West Side, I had the 114. In the LB, I had the 104 and got Gibbs and got Say Brown 100%. And y'all know my motto. I'm not fucking with them tight ends, and I'm not fucking with the running backs. So for me to get the 104 and get Gibbs out the way, 100%, you know what I mean, and just built completely my team out, I'm not mad at the 104.
How did Gibbs fall?
And then at the 114, I don't mind waiting because I'm doubling up 100%, and I get the zigzag from what the rest of the league is doing because I control that. I'm at the back end, so I'm starting off the next round. You're going to have to follow what the fuck I'm doing.
And you know what's crazy, bro? You know why I always say like, I'll take the 6 also because, like, I hate being where I'm like, fuck, this pick at the 102 makes me need to take this person because everyone else says you got to take the running backs, right? Because it's like, normally I'll just be there and be like, all right, fuck it. Taking whatever receiver I want. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm like, and then I'll regret it. Like, damn, I when I have a shot at the – so I guess this year, if it's like even with taking Josh Allen in a super flex, it's like, man, just take Josh Allen if he's there. Like but I never get high picks, which I love because I'd rather be at the back end. Pause. and
shout out to all the homies in our leagues that take them quarterbacks early in the motherfucking super flex drafts because you make it a whole lot easier on me. Please keep it. 100%.
The redraft.
Motherfuckers be having 5 quarterbacks go in the first round, dog. Are you fucking serious?
You know, Josh Allen is
Josh Allen is
at the end of the first round. or something like that, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if I'm talking about if I have the decision, like I have a top 3 pick, and then like no matter what, if I'm 1 or 2 or 3, if Josh Allen's there in a suplex, it's usually not a bad move. You know what I mean?
I'm saying though, I got the runner up to the MVP in like the 6th round, dog. That motherfucker almost had a 5,000 yard season in Drake May. Ain't no way in the world I need to take a quarterback in the first round, bro.
It's neat though because Allen is an anomaly. He's pretty much guaranteed first or second finisher for the last.
I don't care, bro. Kitteh, you've been saying that you're taking 5 straight wide receivers. If you get hold on. If you get a top 3 pick, 4 pick in the West Side this year, you mean you're telling me you're going to pass on Josh Allen then?
Absolutely.
There it is. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, man,
fuck Josh Allen and his number 1 or number 2 finish for the last 6 years. Bro, pass on him.
I just respectfully consider the way that I play fantasy football in the leagues that I'm in, the bogey leagues. They're very, very flex heavy.
Yeah.
And there's a certain value that I have on a bench, and going skill position like first 7-8 rounds isn't out of the question, but definitely the first 6. And then you know, depending on how the flow of the quarterbacks, I'm not mad at some of the cheaper names, like especially when you start to see Stafford fall, and
that's the main thing.
And Baker,
if you're seeing a value. Baker is a little bit of a tier break for me, where I start to get a little bit antsy.
And Baker is going to slide this year just based on the injury and what the shit looked like last year as a shit show. 100%. But we all got to remember in 2024, Baker almost had a 5,000 yard season, and it was just ugly last year. So he's definitely a bounce back shawty this year.
He definitely has a chance to bounce back.
Come on now.
I love that.
I'm trying to tell you, we got to find the values in these later rounds. That way, like I said, bro, we want to build a roster from top to bottom. So I'm not investing in no quarterback or no tight end early in the draft. And if I'm later in the draft, yes, I'm skipping running backs unless it's CMC. That's the only running back in the back end of the first round that I'm considering taking, depending on what wide receivers is there. Other than that, bro, we're gonna build our complete roster out, and we're gonna wait on, like you just said about Stafford, bro. In single quarterbacks, he was going at the 11-4 last year.
That's crazy.
He threw 48 TDs and almost 5 thou out, dog. And that was his third time in his career going over 40 TDs. Now let that sink in.
Yeah,
He been playing since 2017, dog. That's his third time going over 40 passes TDs, 40 passing TDs. That's mind-boggling.
We got more startable quarterbacks this year for fantasy too. So that's another thing I'm liking. There was more question marks at quarterback position, whereas I think like Bo Nix, he did kind of like carry a little bit question mark going into the sophomore year. We know what that Broncos offense is now, and we can expect like maybe not.
He finished out his back-to-back Bo Nix back-to-back QB sevens. The passing game is terrible, 100%. Even though Sutton and Franklin did a whole lot. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Because I'm doing my quarterback video. I'm finna break down this target shit for y'all over there. Listen to this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We go right here, dog. Listen to this shit.
Yeah,
where we at?
Broncos
okay, look, bro.
For the most part.
Last year,
I want to CJ
you had
Stroud
135 targets from Sutton. You had oh no, that's 2024. Excuse me. You had 124 targets from Sutton and 104 from Troy Franklin, right? Highly inefficient. 65 to 104 for Troy Franklin. And we call Troy Franklin a red zone monster, but he only had 3 TDs in the red zone. Cold world. Then you got Sutton, 124 targets, 74 receptions. Highly inefficient. Then everybody else under those two top pass catchers on that team, everybody's bunched up in targets. That's why you go give up a number one for Waddle, 100%. And Bo, back-to-back QB sevens, bro, we got to remember, he's able to do it with his legs as well. So when you be able to, and he's a little bit shoddy when it comes to true QBR, which is the layups and deep ball accuracy. In my opinion, is going to get better as he gets more reps under his belt, even though he's a 50-year-old quarterback in age because he had like 8 years in college. You feel me? But he got Sean Payton, 100%. Still got Lombardi over there. This is third year with Lombardi.
Yeah,
and then you go get Waddle, bro, on top. And Pat Bryant. That's the main thing. Pat Bryant and RJ is the future of this offense. If you go look at their targets to their receptions, highly efficient, bro, on my mama. So I hope they get some run as well, bro. But yeah, man, Bo Nix is a damn great fantasy quarterback, and he's going to get better.
Yeah. Drake May, another quarterback that's only
now you got Waddle.
He got AJ Brown. I mean, like, geez, there's not a lot to like hold
Drake
him back.
May is like the second QB drafted.
Oh, and here we go right here.
Yeah.
Bo averages 4.88 attempts per game. He has a 4.29 yards per carry. He had 5 rushing TDs, and he had an 18.6 carry share. And that's another thing. The Denver run game is boo-boo. Now, just imagine if Denver had a okay run game to make the play action even better. Off boots and shit, because the threat of him in his legs is going to make the linebacker suck up on bootlegs and play actions. 100%. They run game, bro. J.K. Dobbins, yeah, he was looking good, all right, but he got injured. That's why they took Jonah Coleman to help that run game as well. The run game, it ain't that dominant over there, bro.
Yeah. There's the case to be made for him. You know what sucks the most for him in fantasy too is just how good their defense is theoretically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, we haven't really seen them be one of the higher scoring teams like that because like they've been able to win lower scoring games. You know what I mean?
Well, and see, that's another thing, but they start off boo-boo as well. They got a boo-boo offense because they start off boo-boo, and then remember, they were giving up a lot of leads. Yeah, they was giving up leads and shit like that, having to come back. Like Bo Nix had like 7-game winning drives last year because they was either down or, you know what I mean, teams came back on their
game
ass,
against
like
the Giants, remember?
That was like week 5 or week 6. We was watching that game. I remember that shit.
They were down like multiple possessions, and all in the fourth quarter. They scored a touchdown. The defense gets a turnover for their offense, and they scored another touchdown, and then it was like insane.
Top of the morning, Tino.
Team leader.
Brian said, how y'all feel about Luther Burden? He's hella hey, I love Luther Burden, big bro. Oh my mama. He is a must draft for me this year, dog.
Do not. Yeah, and like the only I know, right? The only thing I'm afraid of is that everyone feels strongly too. Like shit, I'm bought in Luther Burden now too, but it's like, man, he's gonna be so expensive. Like we need him to like bubble. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, even with all the hype, where do you think he's going?
No, I'm okay.
You're going to get him as your third wide receiver.
He's probably going to go as high as like a third rounder when it's all said and done.
Shit. Let's look real fast. Because there's other wide receivers that I would take.
Has Luther Burden listed.
Who's going first, Loveland or Burden?
When it's all said and done, he's going to go up that high.
Yeah, wide receiver 23 between Terry McLaurin and Devontae Adams.
Currently,
yes, currently.
So you're I'm taking Tetarosa ahead of Burden because he is the number one over there.
He's 100% definitive one.
Who else would I take over him around that range?
I love that.
Maybe Ibuka. You might take Ibuka over him.
I would take Ibuka because I think
I wouldn't take Ibuka over him.
I'll take Devontae Adams over Luther Burden.
Yeah, you for sure because they're throwing on the 2-yard line.
For real.
Cold world.
Hey, Devontae does nothing but catch tugs at this point in his career.
Cold world.
After that, probably not too many names that I would take over.
No, it ain't. Okay, here go a good one. Lat McConkey or Luther Burden.
Oh, damn. I guess, you know what? I do like the outlook for Lat, but I guess I would take the higher upside of Burton in that instance.
Yeah, I think I would take McConkey based on he's locked in for back-to-back years. Last year and his rookie year, over 100-something targets, and we got 100-something targets that's vacated over there. Yeah, give me Lat over.
Okay,
Burton.
I'm sold too. You know me, I love big floor versus
Come on now,
risky upside. Yeah, fuck yeah. I guess I would take the Lat. I love the Lat. I forgot we got to fire up bagpipes this year. Fuck that.
I got you.
We definitely need that.
Yeah. But a laddie.
Hey, Brian said people about to come knock on that door. Peacock said not 7-second clips.
That's hella
Come
funny.
on, man. Hey, shout out to Brian, man, for rocking with us all day, man. 100%. Shout out to where my other boy at? Ryan. Shout out to Ryan and shout out to Siler, man.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Yeah, man. Brian, Ryan, and Siler, man. We appreciate y'all. Hope
Brian, Ryan, and Siler.
It sounds like a rock band.
Shout out to the homies.
It's like Hall & Oates' nephews. Brian,
Oh,
Ryan.
yeah, I love Holland and Oates, bro. That's my shit.
Yeah, Hall & Oates is the shit.
Brian said McConkey and Ibuka for sure over Burton. I ain't mad at that. I'm Burton over Ibuka though.
This year. He's the number one.
Me too.
Because it was 120 to 60. Yeah, it was 120 to 60 something for Ibuka, so highly inefficient as well. But first year, it's gonna get better. And the offensive coordinator last year was boo-boo, bro. I just realized that they got Zach Taylor, Zach Robinson as their OC over there.
Yep,
that's going to be so beautiful for us.
The biggest thing for me with Double E was that he got hurt with a hamstring.
No, for sure.
And
Baker had a shoulder sprain in week 11 as well.
Yeah, so I think I really like Ibuka. Everybody was clamoring for him in all my leagues where I drafted him like all year long, and then people coming after him all off season. So I think that the sentiment out there is that Ibuka will have a better season than he had last year, and that's because he had a great season, I think. And
then the absence of Mike Evans, fully
correct,
and
I ain't scared of Chris Godwin. It's been forever. He hasn't been the same since the injury.
We got to remember Jalen McMillan. His rookie year, he was healing once he got into the lineup, and last year going into training camp, he fucked up his neck, so it also took him out the season for a long time, and he came back at the end of the year. So they are loaded in the wide receiver room.
Yeah,
and they took.
And I know Buck.
Let's go.
They took Ted Hurst this year.
Hopefully you think Buck turns into the next Pacheco?
No, Buck will be back, bro. Buck is not. I'm not afraid of him, and we're going to get him as a late round thing as well because he has. Him and Rashad, remember 2 years ago, finished in the top 24, and they both had 50 targets, 60 targets. They had like 8 pass catchers with over 50 targets in 2024. That's why we got almost a 5,000 yard season out of Baker. 100%. Everybody in the offense is going crazy.
He got a 25% target market share as a career stat as far as targeting the running back position. So, it'd be 25% of the time he's throwing out a running back. That's pretty.
And another thing of investment to the running backs is Kenneth Gainwell. He had 875 receptions last year, dog. We know, like how Bogey just said, what Baker like to do with them running backs. Hey, bro, we just seen two top 24 running backs in that backfield not too long ago with Coach Liam Cohen.
And both
Baker is known to get OCs paid. Remember, he lost Liam Cohen and he lost the year before that. Forgive me. Canales. Baker is getting OCs paid, bro. Facts.
Right.
And that OC that they had last year, that was his first time ever calling plays. He's been a career passing game coordinator. Shit like that. That's why Todd Bowles on the hot seat, because you hired within, bro. That motherfucker was a first-time play caller that couldn't do shit for Baker. Get your ass out of here. At the buzzer.
And you know what's crazy to me too? He could have fucked around and he could have fucked around and made a push for like a McDaniels early. You know what I mean? Like where was that? They just went and hired Zach Robinson real quick. But I guess Zach Robinson did come from the McVay tree, and they did have success with Combe, who was with McVay for prior to coming to Tampa. Maybe they're trying to recapture that. You know what I mean? That's just something I just thought of right now. I like Baker a lot, though. We're gonna get him out of value.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, because there's certain things that like for example, I don't ever have the high end running backs. I don't ever have the high end QBs, and I always think, why did I take Gibbs, or why did I just take Josh Allen there, right? But it's because it's like it's a safer way to build. I feel, you know what I mean? And it's this quarter to the ratio. There's 32 starting quarterbacks. It's like, okay. See, the 14 team, that one's fun because it's like, all right, it's choosing when to pull the trigger is part of the game too. You know what I mean? Yeah, especially if you got a lot of people that are just all idling, just waiting, letting all the QBs fall. You know what I'm saying? And then at one point it just goes, it's a frenzy later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when the runs start to happen.
Right.
I'm cool with like a mid-range guy, and then we'll just maybe I'll have a strong enough flex to where I don't have to go QB all the time. And then some people feel forced to have that third QB. And I don't know. It's just strategy. It just depends on how you feel.
And that's why we all need to wear UFC gloves.
UFC gloves?
Gloves.
Oh, gloves.
Yeah. Just think of the 3 ounce gloves. It doesn't have to be UFC. Gloves, just sparring.
I was like, no, I ain't wear what they wear.
Sparring gloves.
I don't know what that means. Wear them UFC clothes. I throw my little tiny whiteys, whatever the fuck that thing is.
What the fuck are you talking about, Bogey? No, but you know about the little 2 ounce or 3 ounce joints or whatever they are. They're 2.5 ounce or whatever. The fucking, you know what I mean, with the fingers cut out. Yeah. I might buy like a box.
We got Papa G in the building. What's up, Papa Guru?
Papa Guru.
Me and Papa Guru was rocking for a minute last night. Oh my God.
I was watching all the way to the end.
Come on now. Tino said Luther or Rome. Which one y'all picking in the offense?
Well, if I had to choose, if I'm just going value, it's Rome, because I still have a piece of that offense and I get them later, and I'm still a Rome truther. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
I'm going.
There's no reason why anybody shouldn't be a Rome truther. If you go look at what he did for like the first 7 weeks, bro, he was the alpha over there, 100%. They still had DJ Moore over there. But like, Brody was really killing, bro. 100. I didn't drop DJ Moore in AOB to like week 15, the second week of the playoffs, or the first week of the playoffs. 100%.
Like he dropped him like a landmine.
Yeah, right. I mean, because he was hurt. Well, because he was battling with that.
Oh, okay.
He had like a fracture in his foot or something like that. He was dealing with for after week 8, week 9, or some shit like that.
Yeah, and that is why I ain't fucking with him this coming year. I don't touch wide receivers. I don't touch wide receivers dealing with foot injuries that happened mid to late the year prior. Like, he's gonna be off to a slow start. It might be the same shit. He could get re-injured. No, thanks. I'd rather not draft him. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, because especially the wide receivers, there's so many good ones. It's not hard for me to just wipe 5 of them in the first 5 rounds.
Yeah, man, bro. Like, shit happened to me my senior year. I had a bad ankle going into from the off season, messed up from basketball. It took me like a whole 2 months just to kind of get going again, and then by the time I did, season was fucking over.
Come
on. Like, those shits linger. They linger.
And that's why these players need to use peptides.
Rome is considered.
Hey, you know what? Costco got peptides.
Yeah.
I seen that right when you walk in the door. I seen something. I forgot exactly what it was, but that bitch said peptides on it, and I thought about your motherfucking ass. Real talk.
And Brian says it right there. It says Rome actually said it himself during the offseason. He wouldn't be back to 100 after his recent injury.
Oh, world, bro. And that was suffered like week 7 or week 8, bro, last year. Everything. And he tried to come back, and then they finally sat his ass.
And also,
oh shit! Did we just got another Egypt goal, baby? 2-0.
Wow,
Argentina. See you later, bitches. Bye, Messi.
Yes.
Wow.
Here we go. I'm all about Salah. Let's go, Egypt.
Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can do this, Peacock.
Egypt?
I got so right now I have the star player
The
cam
pyramids are gonna be
going
going crazy.
and we won't get
I was gonna try and put an overlay on that as well.
Oh, I
just to give it a little bit more definition of we ain't fucking with y'all.
Oh, hold up, I got you. I can edit it.
Oh, that's federal, bro.
Right.
And shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We have been going live for the World Cup games. I don't know who's playing tomorrow when the round of 8 start, but we, even though that America is gone, we are not done. We got an England fan that's still on, still in it, and we do
Norway. Let's go Norway. Alan. Fuck England. My ancestors are from England. Fuck England, bro.
Come on now.
My ancestors are also from Mexico, so I embrace that side a little bit more.
On my mom's side, the great grandpa, actually I think he might even just be my mom's grandpa, so it's only a couple generations removed. But he's from he was a Caucasian dude from South Britain.
Oh, wow.
South British or something like South Britain or something like that.
South British.
As much as I want to do the 23andMe, it's not gonna happen.
Hey, my sister did that shit. So and we have the same parents.
My parents are about 70. I'll just tell them both to do it.
Right. Every day. Let us be known what y'all got.
And so I looked at all that shit. That's how I found out a bunch of shit. Like, oh shit. Okay, cool. Because we have the same family tree. You know what I mean? Same parents. So
South Wales.
I'm like, I'm never putting my genetic code. But see, that even means that they got my genetic code just based on that.
Wales is part of the UK. It's not necessarily part of England. It's in a whole other country. But anyway.
Marco said he don't think nobody playing tomorrow. So I know they said, shout out to Soundwave. Nick let us know that England play on Saturday. So I don't know exactly when that shit's, but we will be going live for the round of 8, the round of 4. We might probably do both. If them games is one day, the round of 4 is all on the same day. We'll do that shit like a wakey game, not a wakey game, but the grit don't quit.
Right.
Like people been showing up. Like we've been getting a lot of people from different countries when we do the World Cup shit. Hey, I'm tapping in from South Africa. Oh, I'm from over here. Wooty woo.
Right.
Oh, you
all over the world, bro.
Shout out to Soundwave. Oh my mama. Brian said France is winning it all. Don't they play today too? Or they don't play today? Oh no, we just seen them play. That was 4th of July. They played 4th of July.
The fix is in, guys. They just took the goal away from Egypt.
Oh,
what?
1-0, yeah.
There's no way that Ronaldo and Messi can go out in the round of 16.
Uh-oh.
What are we gonna watch for?
For real.
We watching for the Brits.
Oh no.
Fucking hottie Kane.
The Brits are gonna do it. They're gonna take it.
Oh world. That'd be funny if they took the World Cup in America.
Huh.
How ironic would that be?
Believe in us.
Right.
It's like, hold on, y'all lost the Revolutionary War, all right?
Hey, shout out to Gonzalo Ramirez. He said, "Who's y'all's team?" Here, let me show my camera. Let me put my camera
Niner, baby.
You see right there what my team is. It's Niner game, boy. 100%.
Yeah, Gonzalo. Where's Bones at? You see Bones back there? Yeah, man.
Bones is the 12th man of the Niners.
Right. He's the spirit of the Niners past.
Oh my mama. You know what? I emailed myself Lee's
the scriptures
show sheet. I could pull that bitch up and we can do the news. Did y'all do it already?
No. We could rock it. We're just shooting shit.
Let me see. Okay, let me copy.
Answer some fantasy questions, you know what I mean?
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to our guy Lee, Ear to the Streets, you know what I mean?
To the Ear to the Street.
Family biz, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Thoughts and prayers out to them, you know what I mean?
100%.
And he said he'll be back Friday. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he'd be fully charged up. You know what I mean?
I'm charged up. Shout out to the Ear to the Streets, man. 100%. Is that the logo of the best defense in the league? Where you see it at, bro? I don't see the logo.
It's on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Talk that shit. Yeah, that is our resident neonpeacockmerch.com Houston Texans fan. He does his own motherfucking Houston huddle to break down what the Texans got going on every motherfucking week, man. So y'all make sure y'all stick around for that, bro. It is our season, even though some of y'all might have seen us do CFL games, UFL games, soccer games, versus flag football, but we are known for as a fantasy football podcast, 100% football show. And there it is, right there, bro. 100%.
Yeah, we got the
wherever you found us at, bro. You fuck with football, man. Just hit the like and subscribe. And if you hit the like and subscribe, you're entered to win some free shit.
Yeah, you're entered to win.
Oh, here we go.
Jackson Smith and Jibba signed mini helmet, Super Bowl edition. You know what I mean? Fully authenticated. This shit, you know what I mean? All anyone has to do is sub up, and we are multi-streaming. So if you find us on the Gen Wealth Net, or if you find us on the Heart to Start or the Neon Peacock, you know what I mean? I would suggest go ahead and sub up to all of them, because then, you know what I mean? No matter what, you sub up and you entered.
Them is 4 free entries.
Higher your chances.
Thanks. 4 free entries. Oh my God.
Fuck it.
Come on now.
Well, the easiest way.
It's been a minute. Where's my 30-second H-Town huddle intro? Let's just get a little.
Oh, that shit.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, run that giant.
Where is it? Hold on. I got to go to videos. Oh, here we go.
H-Town stand up.
You stay locked in for that when we get
back.
Come
on now. H-Town stand up, man. We in the motherfucking
video. We lost Bogey.
Fucking Matrix is hating. Oh my mouth. 100%, man. Yeah, man. We got all aspects covered with this NFL shit because we're live on Mondays. We're live on Thursdays, live on Tuesdays, live on Fridays, and we do watch parties on Sundays, bro. So we cover this fantasy football shit. We cover the NFL top to bottom, pause, beginning to end, and in between with the off season and at the beginning of the season, 100%. So the whole 365 days, we are a NFL channel, fantasy football channel, but we are starting a little bit deep dive into the UFL, to the CFL, you know what I mean? We had the fucking flag football shit. That shit about to be booming because the Olympics right around the corner. So yeah, man, y'all found the right spot. 100%. Oh my mama. But shit, let's crack off that news real fast, y'all. Check the chat. Finally got Tank Dell back. Okay, Stroud's God. That's one thing that Peacock said, bro. And I've seen Steve Smith said that Tank Dell is the alpha in the room, not Nico. Not the other Nico twin, a.k.a. Higgins. He was only there 1 year. But they say that Tank is the guy over there. Like, he is the alpha in that room.
The route running is legit. Like, he's probably the best route runner they got for sure.
Come on now.
Release, like, it's people like, okay, we were talking about Devonta Smith earlier, like how he has some trouble maybe on press coverage. Like, not Tank Dell. Like, he may be little, but he's shifty, and it's hard to get your hands on him. And he's always open. It's crazy. I hope he can still do that, though, after this injury.
7-Eleven, always open.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, them motherfuckers, like, they're loaded everywhere, like from top to bottom on both sides of the ball. Only thing that, and it shows you with the offseason how they attacked the offensive line, how they brought in the wide receiver, the running back, went and snatched him up out of Detroit, and he still got tread left on the tires. That's all they need is the O-line and the running back to be able to be capable enough so CJ can get that fucking play action going, dog. After that, bro, the run helps the defense. The defense helps the offense because they're going to get turnovers 100%. So we might even see 25 to 27, maybe 28 points per game from them, bro. 100% extra fucking possessions because of the defense. Oh, no. Yes, I can't wait for this season, dog. 100%. I can't wait. Hella excited for a lot of these teams. See what they putting out on the field. Is Lee's grandson available to do the news? Oh no, if he's ready for that, then. Oh my mama. Stop with the nonsense. Lee is a fool. But let's go ahead and take him to the motherfucking streets. Shout out to our man Ear to the motherfucking streets. He got the show sheet ready for us so we wouldn't miss a beat. 100%. You know what I mean? Big bro, stay working. I think he sent me this shit last night while we was watching the game, yo. 100%. So the first place we going to, that's what we think about T-Law, Nick.
You asked, bro. You asked. Nick
that's what we think about it.
Nick doesn't realize
it's a fucking blonde wig
that I have absolute power on this show. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, Nick.
Oh my goodness. The first part we gonna take them to is look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I need some time to get away. Let's get into these rumors, y'all.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Okay, now it's 2-0. Egypt. Let's go.
I mean, my shit's still mute. Uh-oh, that don't sound good right there.
Yeah, now
one goat just went down yesterday, not another goat going down today.
Nothing to cheer for no more.
Come on now.
Holland. Let's go Norway.
First rumor is Cincinnati Bengals are linked to Saints running back Alvin Kamara. Will that hurt our Chase Brown shares, or will it help alleviate a little bit of Chase Brown to where Chase Brown can be fresh for the end of the season? They play the same type of role. They are PPR backs. And I wonder what they would try and get. They can't get too much for him because he got a $20 million contract, even though I think it was a 2-year that he signed last year, 2-year, $24 million contract. But yeah, when you bring in ETN at $50 million over 4 years, 5 years, you still got Devin Neal over there. You still got Kendra Smith or I can't think of Brett's last name. But yes, the writing's on the wall. It's time for Kamara to go. It's time for Kamara to go try and get be on a Super Bowl like type opportunity team. 100%. He definitely can help a team. Oh my mama.
Yeah, well, he is a running back too, so all the money he can get is probably another option that he will take. He's like, hey, first real free agency, okay, whoever the highest bidder is.
Come on now. Yeah, I would love to see him Kansas City, because we know that old boy K-Dub, he ain't putting together a 17-game season. Hopefully he does this year. But KC, I wouldn't mind seeing him in Frisco, but we got Kaylon Black in the third, so we need a pure runner. You know what I mean? Somebody that can stay on balance after contact and still get 3, 4, 5, 7 yards after contact, because that's what he did in the motherfucking last year in Indiana. He led the NCAA after damn near yards after contact, or was one of the top 5 running back after yards after contact. And we need that, bro. Facts.
Yeah, and you probably, as great as he is, just kind of lighten the workload as inevitably he's gonna start losing his step and getting banged up, and pause. It's a rough road for CMC, I think, from here on out. It's not smooth sailing like some of his MVP caliber seasons. I'm hoping that we get a RB1 finish out of him, but like you said, like especially if they bring in Kamara on top of having all the capabilities with Black and just knowing how Shanahan and crew have been hyping him up, and there's a lot to like about it. Finally, if he can stay healthy, that's the knock on those other running backs behind CMC so far, is that the young ones have been getting knocked around and missing time, and we never really get to see truly them evolve into a supporting role.
Well, they bums. The only supporting running back that we had since we had CMC is Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason was an undrafted free agent. I forgot what school he went to, but that motherfucker made the 53, got paid from another team, and we were able to recoup a draft pick for an undrafted free agent. You know what I mean? So when you got Joe Williams, Terrion Davis Price, Trey Sermon, like, bro, they've had opportunities to put somebody behind, and the shit just don't pan out. You feel me?
And the Mason thing, you know what the crazy thing about that is? As soon as CMC was fully healthy, that guy saw like 5 snaps. Is like not even.
Well, they both got hurt in 2024. So what happened was CMC only played like 4 games in 2024, right? And I think he tried to come back at the end of the year or some shit like that, right? But fucking Jordan they weren't able to get on the field at the same time. And then in 2023, that's our Super Bowl when we lost to them. Like, it was all CMC. You feel me? 100%. So you really don't get the opportunity, because why give up for whatever you gave up to go get CMC? He's a 3-down back. You're not really going to spell him. But now at his...
You said all CMC. He even had to play quarterback that game.
No, that was the 2022 season.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that. I thought it was 2019.
That was his first year being a Niner. And that was Brock's first year as well. Brock came in week 8, week 9. And then in the NFC Championship, Brock gets hurt by Hassan Reddick. Right. NFC comes in, Brock comes back in, and then in comes Josh Johnson or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or with facts.
Wow.
Right, yeah, you ain't lying, big bro. Facts.
That's where they messed up with all that emergency quarterback BS. Like, come on, you let the team carry another guy. We had to watch.
And it doesn't count against the 53 that you dress either. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, my mama. Commanders continue to be connected to Brandon Aiyuk. No, Brandon Aiyuk continues to be connected to the Commanders, bro. Let's get that shit straight. Fuck him. 100%. Ain't not finna fuck with Brown.
He's, man, I don't know.
He's done, bro.
Yeah, he ain't helping his cause.
He's not helping his cause at all, dog.
Isn't he doing like fucking TikToks and bullshit like that or something?
Yep, that's exactly what he keep doing. Going running to social media. 100%. Kellen Moore and the Saints are reportedly interested in Keenan Allen. How that sound?
Keenan Allen?
Yep, the Saints.
Sounds
sounds good for a shuck.
Right. That's that Kellen Moore connection when Kellen Moore was over there in 2023.
That sounds like Juwan Man Johnson would be almost irrelevant if something like that happens. He'll be giving up a lot of his targets, I think.
I don't know. I think his play catches up with his hairline.
Cold world. But he is coming off back-to-back seasons of 120 plus targets. Did it in Chicago in 2024, and then he did it again last year with them Chargers. So OG still got a little bit of gas left in him, and it ain't like he never had to beat routes in order to get his money.
His whole game was very Rice-like, where I'm running around and am I here? Nope, I'm over here. And then like, how the hell does he get open? He's not even fast. He's not even strong. He's not even this and that. He's just like average athleticism, but knows how to run a fucking route and get a defender a little bit off balance to create separation. Always been a interesting wide receiver, but Phillip Rivers is like, that's a perfect quarterback for him. And then to have Herbert, it's been a nice run for him, since the team seems to find quarterbacks that like to throw to receivers like him. But he's not every quarterback's favorite receiver. And I think, like I said about him aging, and I don't know if the team is, any team that picks him up is truly in position to be like, oh yeah, let's commit a bunch of targets to him, unless he goes out there and proves, because whatever he did produce wasn't absolutely like impressive enough to warrant a start over a promising youngster. I'm still going with the youngster over Keenan Allen at this stage of his career.
Yeah, I mean, because I had Ladd as a must draft last year, and OG wasn't part of the reason why the young bull didn't shine last year.
And Ladd did struggle. It wasn't all Keenan Allen. It was Ladd not actually being.
Ladd played the same exact role that he did for the last 2 years. Same amount of slot snaps, same amount of games, same amount of targets. But what it was is that Keenan, in that offensive line being broke down, Keenan was the first read target, and he had a short ADOT, 100%, and Ladd still in the slot. Oh my mama.
Yeah, it's just.
And then you had the emergence of Orlando Gadsden as well.
Come on,
Argentina just scored.
I hate the Chargers. They can they can burn. I'll go ahead and cast the votes to kick out the Cardinals and Chargers. It'll make the league more interesting. Let's go ahead, or maybe make them one team. Yeah,
we're gonna make them one team across the pond, and then we only gonna get one expansion team.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we don't need them no more.
Come on now. Next up, Vikings could still add another wide receiver despite signing Jawan Jennings. Does that mean that they might let Addison go, because he's on his 5th year, I think, or his 4th? No, is it 5th? Is it 5 years for Addison?
USC 2023 was it
3rd year?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I want to say
first round pick.
Yep, and he won the year before. He won that award.
The Fred Biletnikoff. He won it in was it the Fred Biletnikoff that he won?
I think he was sophomore in the other school before.
Yeah, it was at Pittsburgh. He won it in Pittsburgh, the Fred Biletnikoff award. Then he transferred to USC, and he was with Caleb, and he put up, I want to say, like 75 receptions in USC that last year. He was with Caleb.
Lee, you're funny. The beloved Jets are not in the fucking same category of basically, we suck too. I give you that, right? But pause. The Arizona Cardinals and the goddamn Chargers are definitely not teams that carry fan bases. Jets, I guarantee you, if the Jets win the Super Bowl, New York will fucking look crazy, just like Mexico City would have if, like, World Cup. Whatever.
Shit, kiddo, we just seen New Yorkers when they won the motherfucking basketball shit. Them motherfuckers is going ape shit. Don't let the Jets or the Giants win the Super Bowl in the same year.
Giants had their opportunities. Trust me, the Jets are boiling. They're gonna create havoc. That city will definitely show out. There's no comparison. LA ain't gonna do shit for the Chargers, and the Cardinals, I mean, let's be honest, that's a bandwagon, and it's too hot to go outside anyways. Granted, it's February. That's the only month of the year in Arizona where you can go out and not die.
Right.
So if they do win the Super Bowl, maybe that isn't too bad.
They're going to have to hold their Super Bowl parade, bro, the following
immediately.
Oh, yeah, right. Facts.
Oh, world. It's 120 something out there right now. It's like,
fuck that.
Yeah, there's a heat wave. If I might be off by numbers, but there's a heat wave going on somewhere.
I've been out there when it was 115, 117. I mean, it gets 115 where I'm from.
It's 101 in Vegas right now, so I don't know what.
And it's only 11 o'clock, and not even 11 o'clock, and it's 101.
105. Damn. It's 105 over there at 10:45.
Cold world.
It's going to be 112 today in Phoenix.
And that's why when we're in, this is why, like, when I used to party on the strip, it would be dangerous as much as it would be easy, right? Because we're just indoors and they're just pumping in hella oxygen, so we're just turning up and there's no windows unless you go
Argentina.
Right. And we're not even trying to go outside, right? Most of the time.
They tied it?
So like it just days will just fly by. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, I don't party on the strip like that no more. So
yeah, fuck the strip. Oh my mama.
Yeah, going to Vegas.
I go to Fremont. If I want to go outside, I'm going to Fremont or I'm going to a club, dog, or a pool party. Other than that, I mean, fuck all that bullshit. Oh my man.
There's the replay of
Uber.
Ooh, a day party too.
Oh wow.
Dope.
Yeah, we did 2 drafts in Vegas. Our first draft was at the top of the Palms. Shout out to Cuzzo Kev. And then our second draft in Vegas was at a pool party. Oh my mama. We had the cabana. We rented the cabana, had the draft board. And we did that in Arizona as well at one of them rooftop pool parties. Oh my mama.
There you go. Yeah. If you're in the shade and you got water to cool up there.
Matter of fact, you can find the pool party draft on the Heart to Start. I think that was the first draft that I recorded, all off iPhones, 2 iPhones. Oh my mama. It's a shitty production. Facts. Oh my mama, but it's up there.
You gotta start somewhere.
It's up there. Oh my mama.
You feel me? Memories, dog. You feel me?
My mama. Next rumor is 49ers could attempt to recover $18.6 million from Aiyuk amid his contract dispute. So if he gets signed anywhere else, and I guess if they win some type of litigation, they get to go over, get to get some of his future earnings.
Mm-hmm. Give me the money back. Right. Give me the money back.
That's some cold work, right? What did he do?
Give me the money and give me those tennis chains too.
Right.
To Bogard.
What did he do in order for them to get money back?
Just not fulfilling contractual obligations will probably do it.
You know what else I've seen? You know what else I've seen?
What's that?
I've seen that there's a way that he can force their hand.
Word.
Yeah, all they got to do is show up to the facility and take a physical. If he shows up to the facility, in which, in his words, I'll never step in that building again. But TJ Houshmandzadeh said that's the way he can force their hand, is by showing up and taking a physical. Bro, I'm ready to work.
Yeah. At least in that case, we still have the leverage because he is stubborn as a son bitch, isn't he?
Hey, you remember that song by Jay-Z, Dig a Hole?
Yeah.
That's my shit, bro. He is digging a hole for himself. He is the Joe Pesci. You want me to dig a hole? No, you dig your own hole. Oh, cold world, bro.
That's just funny.
Cold world.
He's like, no, you're gonna fucking. He's like, what the fuck did you do? Now listen, you're gonna dig the hole, and you're gonna fucking come.
And he started busting down too. Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Whole world. It says Browns remain skeptical to trade Shedeur Sanders.
I mean, they didn't really have anything invested in him, so it's like if someone pays up like a third or better, it's already a win in that situation. It's like how could they refuse like a 2? You know what I mean? Like, say someone gives a second round, that's like a slam dunk. You know what I mean?
Also, that means that team believes that he's a starter. So that's the reason why they're skeptical of trade him. Oh, everything. If they trade him and he turns out to be a starter, bro, he got 3 more years on his contract at probably like $1 million per season. He is a 5th round fucking pick.
Right.
There's only so many teams right now that are desperate for a quarterback that are willing to like even test them, test that water. I don't know. If the Jets, if they could bring him in, I would be all about it. But I'm not willing to give up like a third or a second.
Hey JD, who was the team that was trying to draft Shedeur?
I already know where you're going with it, and that's who his head coach is right now. Cold World. Cold World, bro. Like we've been saying it since the beginning, bro. They trying to shine up Watson. Pause.
Yeah, for real. Because I think they're gonna move forward with Shedeur.
Yeah, you know what? Let them.
You gotta
do that.
give him a shot.
I still need to find a way to trade this guy.
Whole world.
I know. I'm like, I need them to say Watson's a starter so I can trade him to a QB needy team and know what he's doing this season.
Yes.
Just cash out real quick.
Hey, you know what? How about your first in 28?
Man, I'll get sanded.
I mean, shit.
What is second and 27? Then come on.
I mean, Arizona shit is still open. Maybe Arizona go get somebody.
Yeah.
Brissett is pretty nasty.
That
for
would be kind of
$10 million.
I mean, shout out to our man Diamond Joe. He always
Hopefully he gets 25. I think he's worth 25. He's a pretty good quarterback.
You know how much he's due to make this year, Kitteh?
27?
Fuck no.
What?
Minus 20 million.
Oh wow.
That's why he's not actually. Well, camp ain't starting right now, but he was out. He wasn't at the mandatory mini camps and all that shit.
Not at all.
What is Malik Willis averaging?
That motherfucker got like a 3-year, $70 million deal.
Yeah, Brissett's worth every penny. If you want, I think the Jets will take him off your hands for $7 million. Yeah, I mean, I could figure a way out to swing a Geno Smith trade for Jacoby Brissett.
Come on now.
Hey, let me get Brissett and something else for Geno Smith.
Hey, I mean, but think about this too. Like, Shedeur, you know, to the Jets would have been cool, or Shedeur to, but just like the Browns, like, and the Jets, these teams, I feel like they're all like locked into like targeting QBs.
Yeah, 2027
next draft.
2027, right? Man. That's the magic number, hopefully, for quarterbacks. The next Roethlisberger, so Rivers type of, you know, who's the other fucking Manning? For fantasy, I mean, I'm really a Manning guy, but Rivers and Roethlisberger are definitely fantasy hitters.
Yeah, that Roethlisberger with AB and Le'Veon was shout out to my dog BJ. So our first year in Vegas, I think he was the champ, and he had Roethlisberger, AB, and Le'Veon. He had the 3-piece. Oh my mama! It was either the first year or the second year he won. No, because he tried to go back to back. In the second year, shout out to Damo. He wanted his first year, which was our second year, but we played till week 17. It was still only 17 weeks, our second year, and they sat people. Remember how they be sitting people if you up in the division, you ain't got to worry about shit. That's how BJ didn't go to.
Yeah,
that's how he didn't win it back to back on my mama, because they sat some of the players in week 17. On my mama, we had to learn the hard way about that. That was like 2017, 2018, I think it was. It was still a 17-game NFL schedule.
Yeah.
We played every week.
Brian, go
ahead. Brian said they should keep Shedeur and Watson. They need help at QB.
Well, I mean, and it's like they kind of sat on their hands. Well, they have to showcase them. You know what I mean? Like this preseason is probably like if anyone goes down in preseason and there's like for example, why wouldn't Arizona look at a Watson? You know what I mean? Right. Like, you know, I think they're almost done with that bread too, right? With Watson's contract.
And what do you think Watson commands as a trade compensation?
Fourth.
It's easy, bro. It ain't no day 2 pick, because day 2 is second and third, I think, combined.
And then like the Jets.
Holy shit, Argentina.
Oh wow,
they're coming back.
They up now.
Oh,
they up, and I think it's late in the game too.
Argentina.
Come on now.
Lionel Messi, did he do something Or
I don't know. I think they showing a replay right now.
I know, right?
Oh, Peacock said it's extra time. It's a wrap.
Oh,
oh, wow. They in the stoppage time.
Wow.
Okay, there we go.
Damn good game.
They did that.
That's crazy.
Lee said the 92nd minute.
That's too bad. I was rooting for Egypt. I thought that would have been cool for them.
Shout out to Minnesota Dan. He on that 3P shit. Same gang shit. He said, my first year, I forgot about the TFL, bro. I don't even want to talk about my woes in the TFL. Fuck, dog. My first year in the TFL, I had a 4-piece out of Cincinnati. It was Burrow, Chase, and the best gritty in the world. 100%. Shout out to Minnesota Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, everything.
See, that's another thing too. Is like Burden, I'd take him over Higgins. Going back to Burden earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's easy, big bro. I agree with
you.
I agree with you. But I think Tiggins had double-digit TDs last year, even though we can't bank on that from year to year. But he did boom last year.
Didn't he?
I think so.
He had like 11, I think.
But it's just the shit with Luther Burden, though. It's like, bro, he's going to get force-fed as well. Him and Leveling is that short to intermediate route for Caleb. 100%.
Yeah, I like a Burden's play style. I'm not gonna say him and Puka are the same, but the aggressiveness is similar. I like that type.
Attack the ball.
Come on now. And don't give a fuck about defenders neither. That's what it really is too. They get because they yak dudes, you know what I mean? 100%. So when you get they like a Debo, they faster like Debo, bigger. I don't know how bigger Paul's than Luther, but you know what I mean? They get the ball. Once they get the ball, man, fuck everybody else. Oh, everything. And every 10 yards we get, bro, that's an extra fucking fantasy point. So everything. And we need all them joints. Oh, I think this is okay. We wrapping up the rumor shit. Former Titans GM Rand Carthen, which came up under the Niners situation, plans to reach out to Brandon Aiyuk. 100%. Somebody needs to try and be big bro to him. You know what I mean? TJ said he ain't talked to him in a long time, and he used to be with TJ damn near every day, or they used to talk every other day type shit.
This is what I really hope, right? Is that he's because everyone there keeps saying he's on some alleges or something, right? That's another thing and I feel like that could be coming from like some dirty macking from the organization, like letting things like that, like even just rumors like that float around. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like what I hope it is like if there is any validity to that, like what I mean, when he will after them surgeries and then they be having him on all kind of pain pills and shit. You know what I mean? And like, he's down there in Atlanta, where you know what I mean. And like, and then he's whacked out of his mind with most of them posts. You ever seen his shit on Instagram?
Oh yeah, so TJ and Acho, shout out to their podcast, Speak Easy, because they former players, and so when bruh went down in 2024 with the injury, right? He didn't rehab with the doctors, the Niners doctors. He did the shit on his own. What happened was that last year he was supposed to go show up for a physical before all the other 90 players got there. And bruh didn't do that. Even though now you hear George Kittle saying that he's seen him in the weight room, just not on the field or in team meetings and shit like that. So you got a little bit of discrepancy. You got, maybe he didn't train a rehab with the doctors, was bruh fully ready once he showed up. You feel me? 100%.
Wow. And then he decides to just up and sit out the entire season.
Well, remember he got him and Shanahan when he came out last year on the field. Shanahan sent him back to the locker room because he was flanked up. Remember, you're supposed to wear black or white shorts. Brody came out all flanked up. I think no, you can't wear a red jersey because the quarterbacks wear red jerseys. But he wore some shorts that he wasn't supposed to wear. And you can see Shanahan. We pull this shit up right now. You can see Shanahan grilling him. Get your ass back to the locker room and take them off. And that's another thing, like, because remember, and Aiyuk's one of his rants. He's like, bro, you got at me fucked up. You feel me? You talk to me like a kid or some old shit like that. You wouldn't do that out the building or some shit like that, and I can't put hands on you. He said that shit in one of them videos. Oh, my mama.
Yo, Aiyuk is a loose cannon. Like, bro, he's the coach. It's like you wouldn't do that to your boss at work.
But that's why he said John Lynch went and pulled up to mediate between both of them. You know, because Aiyuk, grown man, no matter how old you is, you getting at a 9 to 5, bro. In order to be at the 9 to 5, you got to be of age, no matter how old you is after you 18. You feel me? So you just can't be getting at a motherfucker fucked up like that without a motherfucker feeling away. 100%. So it's a lot more to the story.
He blatantly knew he was wearing the wrong joints that he couldn't wear.
Them is facts.
Yeah.
Them is facts.
You know, and you know what's crazy is like I also don't blame Aiyuk. It's like, you know, you're a number one wide receiver. Like, you know, this is kind of what y'all do. You just go against the grain. You know, you're some divas. You know what I mean? That's what they would call them. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, it's like, that he fucked that one all the way up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not only did he fuck this contract up, but he fucked his next contract up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, man. We got Bakes in the building. What's up, big bro?
What's happening, Bakes? Hey, that Ellis Green's got me there. Shout out to Ellis Greens, man.
Shout out to the Ellis Green fellas, man. Come on now.
Shout out to Heart Star Cam.
Come on now.
Yeah,
100%.
I got to shoot a text.
Brian said, Egypt team ain't going to sleep the rest of the year thinking about this shit. You ain't lying, big bro. They done coughed it up. Meanwhile, CMC got to pick the games he want to play when he hurt. Something more to this story. I agree with you, Tino. My mouth, it's a whole lot more to this shit, dog.
Yeah, like, cause that's kind of crazy too. Like, why refuse to take the physical, but then you're like going in the weight room and shit like that? Because then if you further hurt yourself, then the team is at risk for this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like the Mixon situation. Remember Mixon, whatever he dealt with, he dealt with it on his own.
Doctor for the surgery.
Yeah, he went and dealt with it on his own.
You
know
what I mean? So that sounds like some shit we could do.
Cool.
I got this. But he went to the wrong doctor or something.
Yeah, and like you said, though, that also goes back to bruh being by himself, out of state. You know, he should be fully healthy from the injury. It just depends on what bruh, what he's doing in his off. Well, he got a whole bunch of off time. He got nothing but time today, cuz. Oh, everything. You know? So what is bruh doing? I mean,
think about it. Is he in any kind, like, have you been keeping in game shape? Like, you know what I would have been doing? Posting videos of me in the gym training or doing something while I'm talking shit. Oh yeah, you want to say that to me? He's just doing crunches. He wants to say it to me for
he on his TO. He should have did the TO
on his TO shit.
And that forced them. They forced their hand with that one. That's when that motherfucker got sent to Dallas. Hey, get me up out this motherfucker. I'm still ready to go.
Yeah, the helicopters all in this motherfucker.
Man, 1,000 reporters out there, and this motherfucker busting down like a penitentiary workout. 100%.
Come on, dog. Do it like the legendary T.O.
And then a couple months before that, that motherfucker was in the Super Bowl playing on one leg. Like, T.O. was a cold motherfucker, dog.
It sure was. That motherfucker, he had 100 yards on one leg.
On one leg.
He had a high ankle sprain, but
it was a fibula. He broke his fibula.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I broke something. He fractured something or some shit, bro. But yeah, 2 weeks later, this fool was playing. I'm not playing this Super Bowl.
100%. Oh my mama. Last bit of rumors is Travis Kelce's next media move being speculated. His wedding guest list. Oh, so he must have had the cast at the start. I mean, his wifey is the most famous motherfucker in the world, though.
Yeah, dog, like Jay-Z is gonna fuck around and be at their wedding. Like they have that type of you know what I mean? I mean, he's with Taylor Swift, bro.
Him and his brother's podcast is booming.
And Taylor Swift.
I want to say they podcast got $100 million deal.
Yeah, 50 each. I remember seeing that when that was before they got on too, right? Oh no, they had their shit going and they got on quick though.
And his brother's on ESPN as well on the during the season. You know what I mean? Doing the games Monday night, I think.
So they got
some weight on him for sure. Do you think he want to call games, or do you think he want to be like in the studio type shit?
I definitely think both of them are I would love to have them in call games too, because they're entertaining and their knowledge of the game is got to be super high level. So like, you know what I mean? Like this is why I love Romo as a play caller, because like to me he's entertaining, but he's also like he's pointing things out, like nuances, like, you know what I mean? Oh, here it comes, look out for the stunt, or you know what I mean? Like he's just pointing out little things before they happen. I love that shit. You know what I mean? I heard they even told him like to tone it down, because like he's just predicting too much shit.
And that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Don't be holding me back, bro, on everything. I'm trying to put the everyday fan up on game. And that's one thing. I love how you said that, because like he's a part of our football history. You feel me? We seen him in real time. You feel me? So for to get that, not to be far from removed of him playing the game and knowing these motherfucking players still interacting with him, because he's one of the best golfers there is, and they all play fucking golf. You feel me? Right. So he tapped in with them motherfuckers. You feel me? 100%.
Remember the first year?
Romo.
Remember the first year when Gruden went back to coaching in the NFL? They had Booger and Jason Witten and somebody else.
Oh, Witten was terrible.
Yeah, and Witten was
Booger is terrible too.
We know you're a tight end, but do you know anything else about football?
You're terrible, bro.
And then Booger, all he was talking about was the defense. And he would say like wild shit, like he'd be like, you don't have to have talent to win in the NFL when you play on defense.
Come on, now.
Like, and then they would just let it breathe. And then like, and then Jason Witten's like, well, you gotta have some level of talent, and you know, because they weren't even next to each other. Remember, Booger was like in like a cart. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He was like in the cart, so they
on
were
the
talking
field or
like
somewhere.
10 seconds. They would have to let it breathe before the other guy could hear the shit. And then like, so it's like a terrible dynamic. But he's like, oh, you gotta have some kind of talent. He's like, no, you don't. You just gotta have good coaching. And like, I was like, oh, okay. He was trying to land something, but it's like he couldn't land his like whatever he was trying to land, because it's like,
oh world.
There's no fucking you're gonna have chemistry with motherfuckers, like you got like a 10-second lag or a 5-second.
That's why they took him off the field and put his ass at Bristol, Connecticut, or wherever the fuck they filmed from.
He only spent
that your ass back to Bristol. We can't have you out here. Everything.
Bristol, is that in Texas?
I think Connecticut or somewhere. Okay, Lee, where that shit at, Lee? Oh my mama. I want to say they somewhere in Connecticut. Oh, everything. Tino said Kelsey got that Illuminati connections now. You ain't never lying.
They're about to win a Super Bowl again, because he's like, I just want one more.
They better not do it this year. Fuck that.
Okay, for your birthday, I got you something special. What? You didn't have to, babe. Okay, just don't tell anyone. You're gonna win the Super Bowl. What?
Whole world. Too much power.
Who's performing? Did they say that yet?
No, that I don't know.
Okay. Man, Jay-Z needs to drop an album and then just piss everyone off and make himself the halftime show.
Come on now. Hove. It's over, baby. That motherfucking Drewski. Did you go watch the BET Awards?
Yeah, I watched the gang of it. I sure did.
That motherfucking Drewski is bird. Did you see him and Ice Cube? And Ice Cube, he was pretending to be Jay-Z.
What do you think of that? I think Ice Cube wasn't scripted when he was like, they're gonna cancel your ass.
No, 100%. He didn't give a fuck. Drewski, bro, he did allegedly Erica Kirk, and that went viral.
Word.
Bro, he looked at like the Keenan the Keenan, what's their name in White Girl. He looked at like them.
Yeah.
He looked at just like them, bro. Oh my
God, I missed that. Good, thank God.
Whole world.
I don't think I want that visual.
He did the bro. She was like, I'm suing and all that shit, woo wop, but you know. Facts.
Damn, they tore her ass up.
He fucked her up.
Damn.
And Drewski the illest, dog.
And I was tripping because I didn't before I went into watching it. You know, I'm obviously watching the replay. I didn't know Drewski. I didn't know anything about it. I was just like, so you know what I mean? I didn't know Drewski was fucking hustling and shit. Or, you know what I mean? Even them skits was funny to me, but people were like complaining about the skits. But like, I guess he's recycled a bunch of those skits. I don't know.
When he came in as the pastor, that's one of his viral ones as the pastor.
Yeah,
you gotta watch that. You seen that one? Have you seen the skit of the pastor?
I mean, that's when they popped it off with where they're in church.
Yeah, but you got to see the one that he did. You know, as you know, because like how you said he recycled that shit. So
yeah,
he did that shit on his channel.
Oh,
so that's how the shit get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. So he's bringing it to life.
Facts.
Yeah, it's like you got the skit on the fucking channel, and then boom, we're gonna do the live version.
So he reminds me of Eddie. I'm not saying that his comedy is just top tier like Eddie, but you got to remember, in all of Eddie movies, what he do?
Multiple roles.
Here it is there.
Play the whole cast like Eddie.
That motherfucker got the Joe Jackson. Hey, he's Joe Jackson right now.
Damn. And
so what did Joe Jackson do to the Jackson 5?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Janet Jackson was hot.
Hey, that motherfucking Drewski is burnt.
She was hot about that shit, dog. Did you see the Janet Jackson? She like posted a whole like statement too
about him doing her dad.
Yeah, like look, you can go. I guarantee it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube short. Just put Janet Jackson reacts to BET Awards. Or Janet Jackson
she presented what's baby girl name?
Yeah. So she's declaring that she'll never go to another BET Awards in this clip. So I mean, if it's a short, there's hella out there. It's all shorts, but it's like it's Janet Jackson states she will never attend BET Awards ever again.
Cold world.
And is she going in on fucking Drewski?
He definitely did to dad.
Yeah, she was like this disrespect to my brother and this that. She was not having it.
Cold world. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just saw that this morning. Actually, I should have put that in the thread. She was hot. She was mad as a motherfucker.
And now that you think about it, I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, she was mad as a mother. I ain't got that far to see that part yet. So you know what I mean. I was like, oh shit. Because I watched a good amount of it. I was jumping. Actually, I did get pretty deep into it. I was jumping forward. I wanted to see French and them. French and them came out dip through the Mink song.
Come on now.
Come on.
Yeah, I didn't see that part.
I'm like, come on.
Let's get into the next part of the news, man.
Yeah.
Going to let me see. Damn it, I forgot already. All right, here we go. Free agency. Cornerback Rasul Douglas signs a 1-year deal with the Washington Commanders that could be up to $3.8 million.
That's like a rotational role. Good for him. Rasul Douglas was a bad motherfucker just like 2 years ago, maybe.
Where was he, in Green Bay?
He was with Green Bay. Prior to that, I can't remember where he's at, but he was killing it in Green Bay.
Come on now. Dolphins not expected to pursue edge or secondary help.
They're like, listen, we're trying to get the highest pick.
Them is facts. They want to go. Hey, they are the 16 or the 14, 15 and O's. They might fuck around and reverse that, bruh.
No, you
Cold world. They done tore that shit down.
And you know what's hella funny about that too is like, damn, like because Malik Willis, look at his back, like they can easily go grab another QB. Like, it's crazy how they just paid HM too, so they're locking that down.
And they got Denver's first.
They got Denver's first. That's wild.
And Denver better hope they all right. They better not give Miami no top 15 pick. Everything.
And Miami, they're banking on it. They're like, listen, you know, it'd be all right if y'all just suck.
100%.
It's all right. Just lay your arms down.
Nick Chubb Rock. Unlikely to reunite with the Browns.
Yeah, they got their backfield sewed over there with Judkins and
Samson.
I want to talk to Samson.
Come on now. Former Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold clears waivers and becomes an unrestricted free agent.
So what's his case looking like? Did they say anything about it? Like
that I haven't seen nothing on, but
you
know, I think that's still a long way away from even being settled.
Because then, like, you know, someone's gonna sign him.
Speaking of that, the next thing that Lee has in there, he says Raiders expected to host Terrion Arnold for a visit.
I mean, I was just about to say, why don't the Niners do it? Shit.
Oh, bro, he has legal litigations, bro. Commissioner Goodell is not allowing that motherfucker to step nowhere near in no facility right now.
You know what's crazy about that is like he's not. I don't know why they didn't put him on the exempt list already.
Oh, world, bro.
I mean, like if that's the case, right? Because then let the man get. Then the man could theoretically sign a 1 year. You know, hey, just let me go get like $5 million real quick. You know what I mean? $6 million. Get away from me, fly.
Shoot, fly, don't bother me. Let's see. He's gonna pull up his motherfucking charges real fast. Lions. Let's see. What date is this? Inside. Oh, this is the New York Times. Let's look at this. Let's pull it up real fast. Share the screen on this joint.
Right.
Share screen. Inside the chaotic, violent week. Okay, here we go. Inside the chaotic. Let's put that down. And this is from The Athletic, which also is owned by the New York Times, with also former employer Dirty Diana used to work for. Okay, let's get into it. It says, shout out to Melody Gutierrez, Adam Kilgore, and Matt Baker. Please go subscribe to the Athletic, and damn good job from them three on this story. It says Terrion Arnold was looking for a thief. $250,000 was in cash, jewelry, and other valuables had vanished from the beach-themed townhouse the NFL cornerback had rented in Largo, Florida, about a half an hour outside of Tampa. Talking with police, Arnold ticked through the list of what was missing: $80,000 diamond chain and pendant with his initials, a Goyard and Louis Vuitton bags, 4 pairs of Louis V shoes, 2 rollies, a cell phone, and what he called the most important thing, his Bible. At one point, officers zeroed in on the cash Arnold reported stolen. It was $100K that was stashed in the bag in the Airbnb. Must be going to the Hard Rock Casino, they surmise. OMG, you know I was... Arnold responded, according to recording on the call obtained by The Athletic from the Largo Police Department. It's the offseason, man. Blackjack and roulette. Arnold's playful tone believed that what he had unfolded in the days prior. Get this bullshit. Where is the Chargers at, bro?
It's interesting though, because this is the first time I've ever heard of what actually happened. You know what I mean?
Oh, my bad. Let me go back up.
No, it's all good.
Among the relievers, he rented a Airbnb town. Among the relievers were Bokai Hilton, Arnold's childhood friend, Freddie Hughes, then 26, known as Fredo, Ariana Del Valle, 18. What the?
Oh, yeah.
I had an 18-year-old bride in this motherfucking case.
Whoa.
Also, occasionally staying in the rental and joining the entourage at the clubs were 2 friendly associates outside of Arnold's. Man, this only tells what they telling the story. Yeah. Where is the fucking charges at? All right, let me get out of this shit.
Yeah, fuck it. That got weird.
It's a damn good story. Shout out to the motherfuckers that wrote that.
Yeah. Shout out to the Athletic. Give us money.
Terrion Arnold's details multiple felonies. Here we go. Right here. Let's see. Arnold has been charged with 4 counts of kidnapping, 4 counts of armed robbery related to this incident, allegedly. Dave Burkett of the Detroit Free Press noted that the charges could lead to oh no, we're not going to read that. 6 other individuals have been arrested between the February 4th and March 21st. 3 victims listed as adult males in their late teens had visible injuries from being held at wham point, wham whipped, personal. Oh my, yeah. See, this motherfucker is not worried about no football, y'all, and ain't no team. Or basically, ain't no team worried about him playing football right now, dog. All right, let's get into the next set of news. Oh, Buggy went out on the Matrix. We got 9 comments. We can get caught up in the comments. If the most important, there go ball right there. If the most important, he would have listed Bible first. That's just, you ain't never lied, Peacock. Oh my mama, that's a cold world. Brandon said it's easier to prevent stuff from getting stolen in the first place than it is to get home. My goodness, free game message. Oh my mama.
Real.
Oh, there go Peacock on the case right now. Terrion Arnold's charges case details Arnold, former first-round cornerback, is facing 8 felony charges stemming from a 2026 February incident. And good looking, big bro.
Damn.
Burnt out. Dude is a millionaire playing in the NFL. Does he need this shit? And a first-round pick. Oh, my mama. You ain't never lied, Brian. Shout out to Clock Management. What's up, big bro?
What up, Clock?
Oh, my mama.
Top of the morning. Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Terrion, I mean, we kept we didn't really have any details. We just kept reporting that, like, bro was like locked up. You posted like a crazy $1 million bail or some shit like that.
$1 million bail is motherfuckers that get hit with the woo wop. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know that big when you fighting that L case, that's what the $1 million bail mean.
You ain't lying. He got 8 Fs allegedly that he's gonna be charged with. That's crazy.
Oh, really? Yeah. The last thing on his mind is football. 100%. Let's get into the next part of the news, y'all. It's league business. We talking big business right now, man. All our fantasy leagues is big business, man. We be right back. 2 seconds. First bit of league business. The Kansas City Chiefs receive a C+ offseason grade from many analysts.
I mean, I thought the Ken Walker move was good, but like maybe they mean because they didn't really get any other weapons. You know what I mean? We love that for fantasy with Rice, right? Just soak up all the targets. But maybe they didn't really address the offensive line. You know, I mean, they traded away one of their best corners because that's kind of what they do. That's kind of what they've been doing in the Steve Spagnuolo era, right?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's what they offseason means. They believe in their offense, like you said. We that's high for us as or Rashee Rice believers,
right?
And everything was on defense, though. Even though they lost a few pieces on defense, McDuffie, Cook, Chenal, you know what I mean? But they tried to attack that as well, you know what I mean? So you bring in I forgot the corner name from LSU. They brought boy back from LSU, and then they brought the boy back Snead from Tennessee.
Oh,
100%. So
that's badass.
Yeah, 100%. They still playing chess, big bro. They still playing chess for sure. You know what I mean? So,
they legit over there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Snead familiar with Spags, you know what I mean? 100%. Spags got him paid, you know what I mean? You bring in a rookie.
Then they bring it back on the low. This is like how the Patriots were operating with Brady back in the days.
Come on now, talk your shit, big bro.
You know what I mean?
So, C+, it is what it is. They just hating on Kansas City. They hating on Kansas City, bro. That's all that is to me. I like the K-Walk. You know what I mean? The K-Walk 9 or KW9 signing is a damn good signing because they haven't had an explosive running back like that in a long time.
Real talk. Like, shit, man. Not even when Kareem Hunt was dope, he was more of a yards after contact guy. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we haven't seen an explosive running back in that. I guess Damian Williams was pretty explosive. He ran like a 4.3. You know
yeah, I forgot. You used to call him. Was that double barrel? Is that the double barrel you used to call him?
No, that was Darrell Williams.
Oh, okay.
But he was dope too because he was super utility. You know what I mean? He's not explosive, but like, bro, he just gets the yards.
Yeah, he's the one that killed us the first Super Bowl.
That was Damian.
Oh, that was Damian. Okay.
Yeah,
that motherfucker got busy. He got busy.
You know what's crazy is Damian Williams. He was. If I remember correctly, he was undrafted same year as Mostert, and they were together in Miami, just on the practice squad or whatever it was.
Yeah, because I want to say Mostert was like with 5 teams before he got to us.
Yeah, but him and Damian Williams were together there, and then they were playing against each other in the Super Bowl that year. You know what I mean? Or when we played the Chiefs that first time. And Damian Williams, I still say he stepped out, dog.
Talk that shit, bro.
I think it was like a second.
That don't even matter, bro. If Brody hits E. Sanders, it's game over. Flip.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do, bro. And he completely, bro. You don't even got no motherfucking arm, and how you overshoot him?
Colonel Sanders was wide open.
Bro, you don't even got no arm. How do you overshoot him? That Green Bay game, you only threw 7 times.
He put it all his things like, this is for all of it.
Hey, what is he? His last name is Garoppolo, so you think he's Greek?
I mean, yeah, he's like
his mother Greece. This is for you. I'm gonna put all this into this. Oh, everything. Real talk. Oh, my mama.
That motherfucker thought he was some kind of Maximus in this motherfucker.
100%. He tried to state his fame to be a Greek god on that play. Pause. Cold world. Oh, that shit hurts, bro. Oh, everything. Fuck it, hey. Brandon said best best pieces are aging out though. We will be hard to expect much. It will be hard to expect much out of Kelsey and Chris Jones. Nah, Chris Jones is still dominant, big bro. 100%.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing. And it's really his cast members, bro. Like, who's the other dude? Man, what's the
Greek freak, Colossus? They paid him. They drafted. They drafted a D lineman. He got the
bag. Now he sucks or something. Like, what happened there?
I want to say they took his name as R.J. Thomas or R. Mason Thomas. He's an edge. Yeah, they took him in like round 2 or round 3. They went defense for their shit.
Okay, word. Yeah, they let.
This is for Sparta facts. Peacock said Emmanuel Sanders had the best fantasy year after a leg injury I've ever seen. Only time I regret avoiding that injury dip. Cold world.
I remember this.
Yeah, E. Sanders with DT, rest in peace, boy, was cold. Mm-hmm. And what was the tight end's name over there? Pause.
Julius Thomas,
boy.
Yeah.
Cold world.
And it was.
And they had Eric. Didn't they have Eric Decker too on that squad?
So the year before they brought in Manny Sanders, they had Decker.
Oh, okay.
And then they brought in Manny. I want to say, and they had Wes Welker. It was like Decker.
Oh, Welker, I do remember Wes over there.
Yeah. And Julius Thomas. It was like, hey, it's all funny. Manny's the shit. And then it was, Welker was gone. And then it was, and they brought in Colonel Manny Sanders. And it was like, and then it was just Sanders, DT, and then Julius Thomas. That was that 14 year where they Sanders went crazy. And I want to say, that was his first year with the Broncos. And then that was the first year where it was like, okay, now Antonio Brown definitively is the one over there. You know what I mean? And He reigns supreme as
Yeah, because my guy in Pittsburgh at first was Martavius Bryant. That was my guy at first, 100. Because he was Pittsburgh wide receivers. They homegrown, they receivers. You know what I mean? That's why that DK shit didn't make no sense. You know what I mean? But that's another show. But yeah, man. Speaking of E. Sanders, Martavius Bryant was my guy for sure.
Yeah, and he was definitely partaked. You know what I mean?
100% for sure. Remember LeGarrette Blount and Le'Veon got bro. That shit was out here, bro. So if you go to the Stagecoach, fucking Le'Veon Bell's picture is at the Stagecoach. That's a famous breakfast spot in Sacramento on Florence Road. Oh my mama, they out there in hot box.
Old Sac? Is that what they call Old Sac?
No, it's on Florence Road. It's not too far from you.
I'm still bad
maybe about 15 minutes away from you. Where are you from?
Okay, word.
Oh my mama, it's by Burbank High School. Not too far from Burbank High School. And it used to be called Florence Mall, which is where Walmart is. Back in the day, we used to go there. That was one of our hangouts at Florence Mall. It's not too far from
going down.
Matter of fact, it's on Florence and Franklin. The cross streets is Florence and Franklin.
Okay.
On my mama.
And I go hold you. We fell up. Remember I was telling you I fell up into that casino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I wanted to see now. Next time I go, I want to go in there and I want to eat. You know what I mean? Because they had some joints in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to find every excuse to just fall in there because whenever you go there with no intention to gamble, that's when you win. Because we won last time with that same shit too. Like, fuck it, let's just go there and eat.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I did a live draft in there. My coworker Steve, shout out my big bro Steve. He the commissioner of that.
Shout out to Steve, man.
Yeah, we did a live draft in that bitch. He rented out the room and all that. We all had to pay a couple extra dollars to get the room, and you got to buy food and shit like that. You know what I mean? But we kicked it in that bitch. Got fucked up.
Did they allow you to BYOB?
Nah, we bought from them.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my IPA days on everything. So like 2 IPAs, 3 IPAs in, I was ready to go. I completed all my draft. I wasn't hanging out. I was too fucked up.
It's like pew.
We just
take care of business. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Hey, remember Ace Tito? Remember Ace in Paid in Full? He's like, I don't really do the club. Get in there, boom, boom, talk to her, gotta talk.
Handle my business and out. So everything. It's a business trip first.
You feel me? Oh, I know. I like that motto because last year I was all party. I was on vacation. I was like, that's right. I'm here for business first. Business first.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, the west side is the warm up for the east side though, big bro.
It's true. I get to the east. By the time I get to the east side, this year I was like, okay, we got a whole mansion. It's kind of dope. You know what I mean?
Have you thought about draft day for the TFL? What else is our other redraft league? Is that the only other redraft league? Is a TFL?
Yeah,
that's what the one I'm in.
I also want to move to TFL to sleeper, and then the ones that don't want to rock with it on sleeper, that's fine because I can replace them easily. Most of them are probably just gonna move over to sleeper anyway.
So I got a question. You said, or I'm asking, the TFL will no longer be on Yahoo?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, wow.
And I even toyed with the idea of just not doing the TFL because of the amount of other redrafts we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Well, because also it's been like 3 to 4 spots every year. I have to bring back recyclable.
The turnover.
Yeah, it start. You know how they start to deteriorate. You're like, because look at this. There's look at who's in it. It's there's the automatics me, you,
Kitteh,
Kitteh, Dennis. You know what I mean? I just say Steamboat. Oh, Candlestick. You know what I mean? There's these automatics, but then then my nephew. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then the it used to be Iffy and his brothers.
My arch nemesis.
Yeah.
What's my arch nemesis name?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, that's my arch nemesis forever.
It's funny. Obi's from Pittsburgh or something like that. He's from that area. But yeah, that's one of Iffy's cousin's husband. You know what I mean? But he get down. So he's on. And it's funny because like he got brought in at one point when Iffy's brother left the league. So it's like, you know, and then Iffy leaves, and then I bring in his cousin Ike. And I grew up with Ike before I even ever met Iffy because Ike's my age. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's funny because like I'm talking about I've known Ike since we were like kids. And then one day, this is during the Kaepernick days, I was hosting a fucking a playoff game at my house. You know what I mean? So it's cracking. And if you coming through, he said, "It's cool if I bring my cousins around." I'm like, "Yeah, it's all good. Come on, bro." Then they walked in, and the whole time he's looking at me. And I was like, "Are you Ike Ogamba?" He's like, "Yeah." And I never put two and two together because Ogamba is like a real specific, you know what I mean, like, you know, name and shit.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like, oh shit, you know, we were just laughing because, bro, like we had like memories when we were like kids, like junior high shit. We had PE together.
Oh
and,
wow!
Like, we would just, like you're supposed to run around. We had a park like right next to the school, and you're supposed to run. Like when you run the mile, you're supposed to run all the way around the fucking park and come all the way around the backside, and you know it totals in a mile, right? So we would just cut across this grass. You know what I mean?
Cheat.
Yeah, just cheat.
They running 2-minute miles. They got the high school record for the mile run.
We would just kind of let people catch up when we're on the other side, right? And then we would just, then we start running. And then we just smoke everybody. Yeah. Then we coming through with like 5 minutes and 20-second miles. It's like, yeah.
Oh,
acting like we're hella gas and shit.
He's the fastest kid alive. I can't catch him. I need a cigarette. He's the fastest kid alive. It's a cold world out here, bro.
Yo, and then what is it called? And then Ike. So we brought in Ike last year because if he's like, oh, I'm out, but Ike will get in. I'm gonna get for show. Fuck yeah! And then he wins it the first year out. I'm like, fucking guy.
Oh wow.
I'm like Ike and OBC, but you know when you win it, then you in it. You know what I mean? You're like, all right. So it's like I could easily move it to sleeper, but I do have to find like 2 or 3 more people because you know it's a $200 league, and I don't want to budge on that. You know what I mean? So it's like, listen, like who's in? You know what I mean, right? But we'll figure that one out because that one was always consistent with the ones that didn't want to do sleeper. Like, cause I want to move.
You know what? Too though, it's an all offensive league. I bet you. Once that shit get announced as going to sleeper, that bitch gonna fill up 100%. You know,
because there's savages like Bakes and you know like I mean there's the who's who, and that one no matter what, that one always drafts like, you know, the day before or the 2 days before. You know what I mean? So in this case,
I remember last year's draft. Because I was having trouble just like you drafting last year.
I was so fucked up in both the drafts. Like it just fucked me off.
I think I was doing 2 drafts, or I did a draft right before that, and I was still picking right when that shit started.
I think you might have even been doing 3 drafts because we were all doing the Papa Goo and the TFL.
That's what it was, Papa Goo.
And then you had like a 3rd draft that you were like at the back end of it.
I forgot about that. That's exactly what it was.
No, I remember this too because because you know we're like, fuck that, we'll move the draft. Right, so we moved the draft, and then with Spencer,
because I missed my flight last year. That was another thing, and you moved it like a day or 2 for me. Oh my mother!
Yeah, exactly. And then that day wasn't convenient for Spencer for the Guru. That day was convenient for the Guru League, the Papa Guru League. So like that, we did that draft at the same time, and I was just like, can we move it back? You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
But here's the thing: it wasn't that. It was the issue. It was my connection too. It was just like yeah, I was doing
that shit was geeking, dog.
Yeah, it was geeking. And then it was just flying the picks, just do.
See, that's why Yahoo is like weak though, bro. Only thing they updated, bro, is the when you're drafting, it looks like sleeper. That's the only thing that I've noticed.
Board. Yeah, but it's like, where's my ability to just stop the draft and just like, or pause the draft and like fix something that was a mistake, or you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love sleeper.
Bro, their Yahoo's message board is weak as fuck.
Yeah, that's a fact. And like, you know, you know what's dope about Sleeper is like, okay, for example, I got Bernie Mac's phone number, but before I ever got his phone number, I was fucking with him for like 3 years, just communicating through Sleeper.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because it just makes it that much convenient when you want to reach out and touch somebody, like, especially when you're trying to make a trade offer, like, you can make it more personable. Then there's the aspect of the league chat where, like, that's better than any text thread. You know what I mean?
Right. To me, what Sleeper is like Peacock said, is dedicated to fantasy, but it also, in my opinion, it's a social media app.
Yeah.
They have, you can bet on it, but also, bro, the way, like how you said, you can interact with each other, the shit that you can do in the chat and all that, posting memes, posting links, all that. It's really like a social media too. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to leave the app to, connect with each other and shit like that. During the draft, you can talk to each other. I don't know if you know that, but bro, I've been in drafts where all you got to do is press the button and we all can talk to each other during the draft. 100%. Like, Sleeper is where the fuck it's at, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't lying.
Facts,
and like even like with these guillotine leagues that we're about to do, this shit gonna be dope too, because like that could be a slow draft that's just going on in the background while we're in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, because we're gonna have like 18 of us in that joint. Might even
be the voice group chat, never used it, but cool to know it worked. Hell yeah. That shit federal, bro. Especially if you're doing a startup. I mean, even if you're doing a rookie draft, you know what I mean? You got 4 rounds to talk shit to each other on everything.
Right? Like, look, fellas, snap out of it.
Come on now. The NFL app is the worst app for fantasy. Yeah, that shit terrible too, big bro.
That's super
ESPN is terrible.
Yep. Don't like it at all. Yeah, and like, see, here's the thing too, is like, I feel like Yahoo, it's more a piece of my heart because it's where it all started for me. I mean, even though I actually started on ESPN first, but it was like once I started like commissioning my own leagues, and because Yahoo's the shit compared to ESPN. That's the only 2 I started with, right? Then for the longest, that's why I didn't even want to make the jump to Sleeper. Then I jumped to Sleeper first time. I'm like, oh man, this is great. You know what I mean?
Oh, now.
Just then it's easier to build a community because that's what we were doing at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's why I like to say Yahoo's it's the home of the home leagues. You know what I mean? Like, you got the homies that you just been playing with on this home league for a long time, and Yahoo's just what everyone's accustomed to. And like, hey, don't broke what ain't fixed, or fixed what ain't broke, whatever.
That's what the ALB is. The ALB still on Yahoo.
Yeah. But and you know what's crazy too is I'm such a hell of a commissioner that like every year I try to move TFL to Sleeper. I got like 4 or 5 motherfuckers. Listen, just keep it on Yahoo, bro. I'm like, nah, fuck it. And then we're just on Yahoo again.
That's what I keep saying. So one of my leagues that I commissioned, actually classy, the fucking trophy for this league right here.
Yeah,
that's still on Yahoo, but I keep saying every year I'm gonna put that bitch over there, and damn near the whole league with that shit. But once Diamond Joe do the woo wop, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, there's no reason to be on that bullshit no more.
Yeah, we could be on any platform, or in this case, Sleeper, because I like being universal too. I'm like a brand loyalist at one point or another, right? Like I'm kind of weird like that. Like all my TVs is Samsung. You know what I mean? There's probably better TVs out there, but I don't know. That's just all I know. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
I'm just weird like that. And once I fell in love with Sleeper, I was like, man, Sleeper's is the shit. It's goated. You know what I mean?
That shit is goated, bro.
You know what I mean? I remember back in the days when I first jumped on Sleeper, you used to be able to like fuck with the other person's avatar. Remember that shit? Like you used to be able to have your avatar, like when you're in the match with someone, you'd have like.
Oh yeah. You can it'd be a fighting thing, or it'd be like a emoji or shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my mama. And then if you got a hot streak, it'd do some shit like that. If you're on a winning streak, shit like that.
Then they got the little belt. They got the little belt joints. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, that shit's pretty tight. But
the week, who had the best week, who had the shittiest week. Yeah, sleep on that shit, bro.
Right. And then it's pretty much fully customizable to the point that I have zero complaints otherwise when we're doing a 32-man league. where I'm like, damn it, like, can you make it the playoffs the way I want to make it, where we don't have to manually set it, even though it's not an issue. But you know what I mean? It just be tight, like if they, you know what I mean? Because the way we do our 32-man league is like the NFL. You know what I mean? 14 teams getting in, 2 teams are on a bye. It's going fucking down. You know what I mean? And then we just have to plug everyone in and pause.
Them is facts. But hey, the 32-man league is definitely fire as shit though, bro. That's one of the motherfucking drafts I can't wait for because I had a horrible draft last year, dog.
No, you ain't lying, me too. I mean, I had a decent draft. Everyone got hurt. Yeah, what he is going to do though is probably, I'm probably going to start putting that together this weekend.
I think fucking Travis Hunter was my first pick. Oh, I picked right after you. What number did you have? 21, 20, some shit like that? And I was like 24, 25, or some shit like that.
I took St. Brown because someone had just. Who did I take St. Brown? I think I took St. Brown. I had
T Hunter. Aaron Rodgers was my quarterback. I believed in the motherfucking what we was calling him last year.
The story.
I believed in the story last year.
Hey, look at we got it. He ran into the greatest defense assembled that we've seen in modern history. Otherwise, the story might have continued. You know what I mean?
Whole world.
And the story continues again, though.
Hey, Marco said the 32-team league is in redraft or dynasty.
It's a redraft.
We might got a body right there. Yeah. Shout out to Marco from Z.
Hey, Marco, you're in there for sure.
Here we go.
There for sure. I'll even send you the link to it. But this is what we're gonna do because this weekend I'm gonna put the memo out in the joint because I know we're gonna have like maybe 75 to 80% return, but we do have spots to fill. So Marco's in there. Bong.
Hey, when did we start that draft? At the beginning of August, or was it in July we started?
It was in July last year. I think we might have already. It was like after 4th of July we had fired it up. Here's the thing too. I also don't mind waiting until like training camp. It's like, you know what I mean, or because it's 2-hour picks, so it does go fairly fast for all things considered for a slow draft that's 32 teams. You know what I mean?
Once you get the 32 confirmed and everybody's in the chat, we can start getting a feel of what motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what we did last year. We could just fire it up as soon as I get the 32 assembled. Like, cause most people are gonna get hyped, and they're gonna want that anyway. And I'm down.
Peacock said, thanks for ruining my team in the 32 league, JD5. See, cold world out there in that 32-man league is cold. 100%.
Right. It's a world war.
It's a
World War 32.
Oh my mind. Let me see what the news said. There was Titans praised for aggressive all season under Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh's getting in everybody's face, huh? Even the GM. He's like, listen, we got to get aggressive.
We ain't too far from contending in the division.
Everybody's face, huh?
Go world. Rams expected to wait on extensions for a 2023 draft class.
It's not live Islamic.
No, that I don't know.
I know, right? There's not.
Sound like it,
right?
Please forgive me. But it sound like it.
I can see him making everybody eat halal. This is just a cleaner way to eat.
Come on now.
He's like,
not to worry about nothing.
Knowledge of self.
Let me see. About right now. Here we go, right here. Let's see. PSA. He's Lebanese. He's born to. Salah was born January 31st, 1979, to Lebanese immigrants in Dearborn, Michigan. 1997 graduate of Fortison High School. Attended Northern Michigan University in Marquette from 97 to 01, a degree in finance. Salah was a 4-year starter for the Wildcats, earning all conference honors at tight end. Okay, he's a Lebanese. Shout out to Big Bro.
Lebanese. Yeah, I think they got Christians over there too.
Come on now.
11-9.
NFLPA reports Browns receiver receiving over $88 million in salary cap credits due to Deshaun Watson's insurance.
That's good. Hey, look, it's gonna be funny because, brother, what's the likelihood you think they just up and actually just cut him at one point, like right before the season starts?
Right, get your ass out of here. We're gonna let you pick your own team. If we can't get an 8th round pick for you right now, we just gonna you gotta go, bro. Know everything because they can't risk hurt. Him getting hurt, even though I think his contract is done next year, but they would have to just fully pay him for whatever it is this year. But he's going to still be on the roster.
Oh, he still has one more season? Fuck, that's there.
I know. I don't know. That I'm not sure. But I'm saying if he's still on the roster and he gets hurt, whether it's in training camp or if they keep him during the season and he gets hurt, he's still part of the roster.
Damn, that sucks a lot.
Yeah, they might as well let Brett go.
Yeah, because he just has that thing over his head, no matter what, too. That's why it don't matter like what kind of good ass dude, like not even an 8th. Like you said, not even that fucking supplementary pick. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker can't even. It's because
fucking Stefanski threw his ass out on the field.
Yeah, shit. He was a part of that. He was part of that regime when they traded for him. Remember that?
But like Peacock said, fucking Bill O'Brien was running the Clemson offense. Stefanski, I don't know if he was trying to help Watson like that.
Oh, that's true. Stefanski is a fucking he's a system guy. He's a Gary Kubiak guy. Like, listen, we're gonna run, and we're gonna play action, and you're gonna listen to what the fuck. We're gonna preach that motion. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Like, yeah, maybe Watson wasn't that bright neither, huh? I mean, look at his decisions. His decisions off the field. Well, because I mean, Bill O'Brien was smart for that. He Peacock does make a good point. He implemented that Clemson style offense.
Oh, world,
it worked.
Fucking. So, what do you think they do with Brado, man? Do you really think they going into the season with him on the roster? September, he's on the roster.
I don't know. I've been saying I don't believe it. I kind of want to stick to my guns and just be like there's no way they're going, or they really gonna let them duke it out for real in this preseason. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
If he makes the team over there, right, and say he is the starter and he balls out, does he do they pay him? Do they re-sign him?
I mean, they still have him for one more year.
Oh, they still got him for one more year. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, well, technically.
So do you go into next year if he balls out? Do you go into next year with him on your roster? Or are you really if he
balls out now, someone's inclined to give up like a third or something or a fourth. You know what I mean? Now they'll probably get that now. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
And like maybe it's a team like Minnesota or Arizona or someone that like maybe overachieves this year, they're out of the range to get some of them higher end QBs next year, right? So maybe they look at a Watson because now you could trade him away on the last leg of his. Because I know the Browns, they can get out after this year and then they pay whatever looks like little to the cap, but they keep him around, then he's owed like a decent amount. So, it could be in their favor. Trade him. You know what I mean? Then, like I said, they got to showcase these guys. Like it starts in the preseason, I think. They got to make it a legit battle for the number one starting gig between him and Sanders. Right. And like, in the offseason, you've heard about, Judy and Watson down in Miami, throwing the ball and shit, and and working on chemistry. So that's cool. But and I just hate this because now there's a stigma on Watson's name. When I hear they're in Miami, I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Like I can't help but think that because so imagine what these NFL organizations think. That's why no one wants to trade for him because he has that cloud over his head that, you know what I mean? He's done some inappropriate shit allegedly. But he listened. He settled out, and he wasn't necessarily charged with anything. But it's just it's fucked up.
Right.
I wonder what and I'm not gonna be insensitive to he might have made some bad decisions, but like at the same time too, his redemption story has probably been rough because like he's on the Browns, he has all these injuries. You know what I mean? Nothing but negative in the press about him, pretty much. You know what I mean? So it's probably way heavy on the mental. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you, and that not only that, but it's been 2020, maybe 2019 that we've seen bruh add relevance in the league, not only for fantasy, but being in the league, being a relevant quarterback.
We're going into so that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're going into the 6th season where we haven't really seen him have any relevance. It's been a whole 5 seasons since he's been relevant. That's crazy.
That's crazy, big bro. And the motherfucker was a good quarterback, though.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The motherfucker
he's the same age as Mahomes. Their birthdays are like a couple days apart, too.
Wow.
Yeah, same year.
That's crazy.
I know, right? One went this one, the other way.
Marco said, "How many players on the 32 on the teams in the 32 league?" So
you have a super flex spot where you could put your QB.
I'm gonna go run and give me a claw.
Yeah. So check this out, Marco. You have a super flex spot where you can put your QB and anything else, obviously. Then you have your what's that thing called? You have a receiver spot, a running back spot, a receiver spot. Then you have, I can't remember if we had 2 regular flexes. Yeah, we had 2 regular flexes, right? And then you have the defensive side of the ball, which is 1 of each, and then a flex, or 2 flexes, if I remember correctly. So 1 of each as in a DL, LB, a DB, and then I know there was a flex, if I can't remember if it was 2. There's no kickers. You know what? We might even add kickers just for shits and giggles this year. That'd be fucking annoying. That'd be really fucking annoying. But yeah, and then it's 19-round draft. So we have like 6 or 7, or we have 8 on the bench. We start 11, if I remember correctly.
Come on now.
Yeah, and you can only legally draft 1 QB. So there's a little bit of strategy there because there's going to be people that feel inclined to get QB early. And then there's going to be people who realize, oh, well, whoever takes QB, they can't touch QB anymore the rest of the draft. Because we have it formatted that way. So you can't even like accidentally draft the second QB. It just won't let you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And then the other kicker, or pun intended, or no pun intended, the kicker of it all is you can only hold 1 QB also during the year. So if your QB is hurt, you want to put him in the IR, you can't go run and pick up another QB. It won't let you. You know what I mean? And if a motherfucker, if it just so happens that this guy goes on the IR and you don't want to wait, shit. We've seen some instances, especially last year with the array of injured QBs. Fools are dumping QBs, and there's going to be one available. So it sounds crazy, right? But in the 32, because even if someone liked the QB that was available, they still got to drop whatever one they got. You know what I mean? So it has a different dynamic. Everyone who's never played in the 32 and I convinced them to get in, they go, oh, shit, this shit is dope. Just based on the fact that because they thought it was going to be like, oh, what the hell? No one's going to have nothing. You know what I mean? That's the first thing people think. No one's going to have any good players. What are you talking about?
Come on now. Shout out to the champ, Minnesota Den.
Yeah, shout out to the champ, Minnesota Den, for real. You know what I mean?
Mama.
He went out there and killed that shit. He started with 1 QB and ended with a different one. You know what I mean?
Tino said half the fan base in the NFL are females. All the teams know it. It's bad PR if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it's over.
He's talking about the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah, the NFL is the most popular sports because of facts. 3 flex bows. I'm a pro kicker and steroids. I hate kickers, bro. I'm not in. Just in fantasy. Just in fantasy.
Yeah. Me too.
Didden said 1 wide receiver, 1 RB, 3 flex, 1 super flex, 1 DL, 1 LB, 1 DB, and 2 IDP flex.
Yeah. See, there it is. Nailed it.
Maybe you should add punter and long. You ain't no good, Marco. Oh my mama! But you know what we do get points for is kick returns, punt returns.
Come on,
I had the boy Isaiah Williams on my 32-man league. Oh my mama! That's how bad I was doing in that league.
Hey, he has to blow up games though.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? Hey, that's what it is.
Remember, that's the only way they was scoring TDs was special teams. Justin Fields wasn't doing shit.
Right?
Oh, wow. Oh my mama! The special teams had more TDs than Justin Fields.
Yeah, that league was fun though, because it like
that's that shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I like next week if we can get it to going next, because you know what it is too, is just collecting the bread and all the shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know how I rock. I get to it. So I was like, you know what? I've been hella busy. Now I'm like, all right, now things is hella opening up right now. Like I got this like, you know what I mean? It is opening up though, because I've been able to I've been able to have time to fucking.
And we getting new motherfuckers, or not new motherfuckers. You know, we starting to get motherfuckers that's tuned in or been tuned in that's starting to pop back out the woodworkers consistently now because it's football season.
You feel me?
100%. We got 2 weeks before training camp start. Some of these teams start in the early 20s. Yeah. July 21st, 22nd. Rookies. The Hall of Fame teams. And you got sometimes the rookies report before the vets.
Yeah, that's true. That's
a couple of days before the vets on everything.
Hey, it's going down. You know what I love is like it's the training camp aspect is the best for dynasty too. Cause it's like fools they go gaga.
The blurbs. Yeah, they out there looking nice.
Yeah. And you could definitely use to sell high, or if there's negative blurbs, you can definitely use to buy low. You know what I mean?
Oh, now.
Negative blurbs are funny.
We here, bro. We are here. All right. Din said, don't let me get Puka and JSN. I didn't know that was a part of your team. Sheesh.
Good shit.
Oh, world. Oh, yeah, but didn't you have to get a quarterback off the wire? I think I remember that.
Yeah, when he was on the bye week, he was able to acquire Brock Purdy, man.
Oh, wow.
When he was on the bye week waiting to come into the playoffs, you feel me?
Oh, and Brock went crazy.
Yeah. Come on. To the promised land. You know what I'm talking about?
Go, we're up. Let me see what else is in the news real fast, y'all. Shout out to our man, Ear to the Streets.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the ear, man.
Wrong one. Damn it. We got to go to the alleys. It's time to go to the alleys. Where is the injury? First bit of alley news is Lion safety Kirby Joseph will not undergo knee surgery. Timetable remains uncertain.
Damn, they're all fucked up in their defensive backfield.
Who is the other person that's hurt back there?
Brian Branch.
Coming
off of a nasty like Achilles.
What league was that Brian Branch won Peacock the last game, the playoffs, when he had them pick sixes? Or was that that was Joseph that won the league, huh? Peacock, you still in here, big bro?
It was definitely Peacock definitely won.
Yeah, I'm still here. I came in second.
Was that you won with them pick sixes?
I think it was against Bakes.
Oh yeah, that was two. I think that was 2 seasons ago.
Yep. Yeah, and he had Kirby Joseph.
That was the nice guys. Yeah, I did win off of that.
Those are nice guys. Okay, yep. I remember that. Oh my mama.
Right, epic on a Monday.
Because that was the first year of the GWN, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I went first place to last place, and now I got a great rookie haul this last year, so I'm back, baby.
Talk that shit. Oh my mama, yeah, I remember that shit. Next news is
let's go.
Dolphin. I don't know why I got Dolphins wide receiver, but Tyreek Hill could miss the entire 2026 season because of his knee.
You know, it's crazy. I've been like optimistic, but I've been saying like November and October, like late October and November is what I've been saying. Cause like he barely got his he got like a second surgery, like sometime in like January or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then like then he had another one recently, some kind of procedure, some cleanup shit, like the draining, something or the other.
What type of knee injury did he have?
He had an ACL.
Oh shit!
Right.
So it was worse than Micah's shit.
Micah's. I don't know the details of Micah's, but I know Tyreek's wasn't no clean tear.
Oh.
That's why I had and then I think it was multiple ligaments. That's why he had multiple surgeries and shit.
Excuse me. Den said, I drafted Shador, had to drop him for Danny Dumbass. Danny Dumbass held it down till week 13, got injured, and I snagged Purdy. He broke it down to the championship path. 100%.
Line. He did that. And the reason Brock Purdy became available is because Kitteh, who was in the third seed, you know what I mean? And if he wins, he could be a bye week, right? So he picks up Jaden Daniels because it's week 14, the last week. Because remember, the 32 goes to week 14.
Because I finally dropped Jaden Daniels and started playing with the backup and started winning games.
Because Brock was on a bye week, and you had to make these judgment calls. And then, you know, I mean, he just, you know, he wanted to fight to survive. You know what I mean? Wow. And like, so he got into the playoffs nonetheless, but then he needed that bye week. And like, yeah, it happened.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. 100%. So he went in the first week of the playoff, or he had to bye.
No, he lost in week 14, but he came in as the 3 seed.
Oh, okay. So he was a lot. So he could afford to sit Brock then.
I dropped
being on the bye.
Davis Mills, and then I finally started winning games.
Never mind. He might have needed to fight to get in. I think he might have fell out of grace. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right. The top 4, if I remember correctly, was like Eastside Eric, Diamond Joe. Oh no, not Diamond Joe. It was Eastside Eric.
Then said he had to buy, so he could afford to sit Purdy.
Have to buy.
He could afford to sit Purdy.
Dang, I wonder why he did that then.
And you had Purdy play Indy.
Oh, Purdy wasn't back yet. He wasn't back yet, huh?
I know he played Indy, Chicago, and it was one more team.
Seahawks.
Was it the Seahawks? He played them in week 1 because he threw the game-winning TD to Tonjes. I don't know if he played the second game against them. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Everything.
And Brock Purdy went on quite the journey in the 32 too, because someone else drafted him, then dropped him, and then Kitteh swooped him up at one point because Kitteh was rocking with the Kyler Murray pack. Remember that? So he ditches him, picks up an injured Purdy right before he comes back. So yeah, you're right. He did come back around.
Because I think we was doing some of the draft on WYGU, and I remember Kitteh saying, "I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. I'm
about to do this."
Oh, everything.
Hey, we laughed so hard, dog. Cause
whole world.
Hey, look, and then he was right. He's like, "Man, damn it! Should have never even took a chance on Kyler." He's like, "I hate Kyler."
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all not gonna get no fantasy content like this on the GWN, man. Not only do we present content with y'all, but we do battle with each other, bro. And that shit go crazy, dog.
I ain't gonna hold you. In a super flex redraft, in the attempts to get QB greedy, like targeting Kyler as like a 3rd that could potentially be like a 2 or even a 1. Do you move QB later on? That's one of my moves this year.
100%.
Because Kyler's going stupid late. The hype's gonna push him up eventually, or like Dennis might just grab him up hella fast. Dennis gonna grab him up.
Let me see. What we say, Kyler?
Dennis selects. Minnesota didn't select Skyler Murray.
Here we go. Right, I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull his ADP up in the 12-team super flex. Let's see where he's going. QB 5. He is at he's at the 7-12 right now. Who going ahead of him is Darnold, and who's being drafted after him is Bryce.
Okay,
and Stafford.
So he's clumped up in that range. That's not so bad. In a lot of ways, I'd rather him than Darnold, but at least I know Darnold has a clear and definitive connection with his number one guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Jefferson bounced back shouty.
Them is facts, bro.
Real quick.
I mean, Jefferson shit. He was hyper targeted because he is the offense, but
it was just terrible.
100%. Where's he at?
You sure did get targeted. It was just terrible targets.
WR 21, 141, and 84 receptions.
Damn, not so bad.
60. That's 60%. Like 60. Sheesh.
Not so
bad.
That
motherfucker got a Bogey. That motherfucker had a 30.4 target share.
Damn, that's terrible too. Because it's like. And they were all outside the hash marks because like he just couldn't. They said McCarthy can't throw over the middle at all. Like,
oh bro.
So even like his ability to like lean on the tight end, that was just gone. So he's just trying to just go down the field and go to the side, like throw it along the sideline all day, every day. You know what I mean? It was just terrible. Because then you know what they're gonna do too. Just, just blanket Jefferson and just hope Jefferson he has to make a play on every ball.
He gotta be Superman out there.
He has to make a play on every single ball.
Like team on his back at wide receiver. Sheesh.
That's why we should be excited for people like when people shit on Kirk Cousins. Like for fantasy, it's like he makes sure them motherfuckers is gravy. But like I'm excited for like Brock Bowers, like because people are gonna spend up for him, right? But at least he technically is the value. He's not going like in the second round this year.
Speaking of Brock Bowers, right? So I did a startup this year. Shout out to my dog, Fantasy Football Big Guy. That's my dog, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the big guy
because he's in the international with us, right? So he made another league with his homies and threw some of us to the invite, right? So I drafted the Bugatti in that league, right?
Let's go.
So I just got an offer the other day. Trey McBride. A 2028 first and a 2027 third for the Bugatti. So I countered with a 2027 second and that 2028 first. He counters with, oh, well, just send me back a third and it's a deal, bro. I'm like, hey, fuck it. I don't care. Hey, you can have the Bugatti on everything. But I'm glad because he thinking what you thinking now. Yeah. Bugatti finna get peppered.
Yeah, by Cousins, and then we naturally are going to get the rookie, and he'll lean on tight end. Like, it's just how it works.
And what other receiver they got over there?
Nobody. And they're going to be in a tight end-centric offense.
Nobody. Keith Sweat voice.
Nobody, baby. Hey, look at it, though. On God, they don't got nobody.
Keith Sweat voice.
Right.
What is going on over there? Hey,
nobody,
Banks, hey, Banks, I told y'all taking for Jeremiah Smith. Oh, my brother.
Like, and it's because they're not a draw, right? Like, so, it's like, it's not like these veterans were like the Diggs is in no rush to go to Vegas, right? Like, there's no veteran draw. Plus, on paper, without saying it, it's like, okay, this is kind of a get the head coaching legs under this new head coach. And then next year they're going to go at it. You know what I mean? Like they're going to try to go at it next year because they're probably trying to get in line to get like some weaponry high. Like imagine if they do this right. Because look at their schedule. It's fucking brutal. The Raiders' schedule is so brutal to start off.
They play the whole NFC West.
Yeah, and they play the AFC East too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like and they got the Bills.
And they play and everybody in their division is playoff teams.
And I think they play the AFC North, if I remember correctly. Oh no, not the AFC North.
You ain't hear Bates?
They play the
AFC. My dog Bates.
They play the NFC West. Look at this. They play the NFC West and the AFC East.
Oh shit! Here you go, Bogey. Oh my goodness, Tino's a fool, bro. He said, I won the very first East Side Super Bowl by trading Rodgers for Cap and Arian Foster.
Come on.
You remember that, big bro?
I wasn't in that league yet, but I didn't know them during that time. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out. He said that was a 2011 season. Shout out to Tino.
So I was up in that motherfucker playing poker.
Isn't that an MVP Rodgers year, 2011? Or is that the Super Bowl year? No, Super Bowl year was 2010, I think.
2011, that was the first Cap.
No, I'm talking about for Rodgers. Wasn't Rodgers an MVP in 11? Because he got. Hold on, let me pull him up. My bad.
I know 12 was Manning.
Let's see what they say about this intellectual fella.
Shout out to Tino, the inaugural. I didn't know that he was the first East Side League champion.
Cold world. Talk your shit, Tino.
I gotta know my history.
Where is the?
I only know the new era history.
Yeah, he was an MVP in 2011. Tino, you sold high. He was going correct. What is the stats for him in 2011? I'm gonna pull that up. Give me a second.
I bet you. Oh, let me guess.
Tino.
I bet you he had 45. I bet you he had 4,500 yards passing, and he had like a 40.
ODPs, huh?
45 tugs.
Let's pull up his 2011 season, dog. Here we go, right here. 2011, 15 games played, 500 attempts, 4,600 yards, 68.3 completion percentage. He averaged 9.2 yards per attempt, 257 rushing yards, 3 TDs, and 45 TDs thrown. So he almost had a 50 piece. And he averaged 26.9 fantasy points per game, dog. Tino got the house. What did Arian Foster do in 20? Hold on, let me put Arian Foster.
That was the Gary Kubiak years, bro.
With Houston Tech, him and Andre Johnson. How do I? Oh, I lost.
Yeah, I want to say Shanahan was there before he went to Washington with his pops.
Here we go, right here. Arian Foster, 2011. 2011, he was 13 games played, 278 rushing attempts, 1,224 yards, 4.4 per attempt, 53 receptions, 617 receiving yards, and 12 total touchdowns with 23.3 fantasy points. He got Aaron Rodgers straight up for Arian Foster, and then he was able to get Kaepernick in 2011. Let's go to Kaepernick's numbers. Oh, Tino, use a cold motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the rookie year. That was the rookie year, or not the rookie year, the sophomore year, right? No, was it? I don't think Cap was in the league yet. Was it?
Yeah, that's Harbaugh days.
2011. Oh, you're right. So this was
here we go. Oh no, so 2 games played, 5 pass attempts, 35 yards. He don't even got no rushing yards.
So that wasn't the. So that was
his rookie year.
Yeah, he didn't start until the
because Alex got concussed, and once Alex got concussed, he didn't give the job back.
They're waiting to go. They're waiting to make a switch because it gave our offense explosivity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his second year was 13 games, 218 pass attempts, 1,800 yards. 1,814 yards, 1,814 yards passing, 62 yards, 62.4 completion percentage, 8.3 yards per attempt, but he had 415 rushing yards with 5 TDs, 10 passing TDs, and he averaged 13.6 fantasy points.
He was kissing the bicep.
Right. Facts.
Then he only had 5 rushing TDs. It's funny because in my mind he had like 20.
Yeah, he was going crazy though.
He was going crazy. It was exciting with the pistol outfit.
Yeah, but see, remember, 12 was our loss to New York. 13 was the Super Bowl season, and then 2014 was the loss to the Seahawks.
Yeah, and those years are because we're in the new year already. So the 2012 season was the loss in the Super Bowl, but that was in.
Yeah, because old boy caught the concussion. See, the 13 season or the 12 season, I think, is when we went to New England, and he destroyed New England in the snow.
And we went on to the Super Bowl that year.
He destroyed their ass. I remember that game like it was yesterday, bro.
He hurt Randy Moss in that game. He hurt
because he only throw fastballs.
Yeah, and so Randy Moss had his shit wrapped up throughout the whole offseason. You know what I mean? Just because Captain just throws a cannon. That's it. One speed.
In 2014, he had 639 rushing yards, 19 passing TDs.
Yeah, he was on a little bit of I'm an actual QB tear. Because remember, there was a whole thing like, he's like a
that was his highest yards thrown. He had 478 attempts and he threw for 3,300 yards.
The thorn in our side for Kaepernick and Harbaugh was that Seahawks team.
He was a 4,000 total yard season that year.
Yeah,
2014.
Yeah, he had the 3,400 passing and the fucking whatever 600 rushing.
Yeah, that NFC Championship against the Seahawks. They got a NFL conspiracy theory video out on that shit, bro, about the whole game from beginning to end.
Remember, we split with them that year in the regular season, and I remember hosting that game at my crib. The second one, where it was in Candlestick, and we beat them by a field goal. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, you know, because this shit, they were just they had our number, bro. You know what I mean? Those games were always
for
close.
Sure. I mean, you remember Thursday night in Seattle? That was the Vernon Davis game.
Come on,
cold world,
right? And they hated Vern,
but they both was hitting though. Like that was a snot knocker game. Every time they got together, dog, 100%.
I mean, physicality was like the way they described 100%. Even the Rams were nasty back then. They had a young Aaron Donald. Just all the defense, even Arizona's defense. They had Bruce Arians, and then Todd Bowles was the DC. Like that, all the defenses were nasty in that division.
Yeah, we had Fangio. Fangio, cold motherfucker, bro. Everything. Tino said, remember he was MVP. MVP Rodgers, and then he remember Kaepernick running. Foster was cooking that season though for sure. I mean, that 1-for-1 for Foster for Rodgers, that canceled the trade out right there. And to get Cap was taking snaps at the goal line with Smith. I remember that like it was dude still in his job. Come on now. And Harbaugh drafted Brett in the second round. That was another thing that the right one's on the wall for Alex Smith. You're almost done, bro. 1 month from tonight, Thursday, August 6th, the Pro Bowl Hall of Fame game. Oh, the Hall of Fame game, Panthers versus Cardinals. Okay, shout out to Ears. Always working, man. Oh, my mama. Let's see if we can wrap this news up. Where we at? Titans wide receiver Calvin Ridley was limited during off-season workouts. OG know what he's doing. You know, he's probably an 8-year vet by now. You know, he's trying to skip out on the off-season work. He's probably trying to skip out on a little bit of training camp too. Come back week 2, week 3, right before that shit end. Oh, everything. Browns tight end Harold Fannin Jr., undisclosed, remained active throughout the offseason rehab. Okay, I wonder why his injury is undisclosed. 4 weeks until football. I can't wait, big bro. Facts. We here. Everybody that's hyped up about their teams in Dynasty, we about to see what them bitches is about here pretty soon. Oh, my mama. Player news. Let's see if there's a player news drop. Extension, free agency, pause. Yeah, let's just fuck it. We're gonna keep it rocking. Player news and rumors. 49ers Mike Evans reportedly dominated the red zone drills and OTAs. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna make it a whole lot easier for everybody on that offense to get busy in the red zone for sure. I just hope that we spend a lot of time in the red zone this year, fully healthy. Facts. Mac Jones could become a trade target if another team loses a QB. Yeah, I would believe that for sure. And you know, today's prices and yesterday's price as well, if that happens. Hopefully that doesn't help I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen this year, you know, even though I am a Niner fan and I would love to get the highest of the highest compensation for Brad right now. But, you know, I mean, we are invested in a lot of these 30 and we are invested into all 32 teams as fantasy football degenerates. So we don't want nobody to go down on everything. A rookie tackle, Monroe Freeling, working on both tackle spots. Where did Freeling go? To the Panthers? Oh, yeah, it says that. Panthers rookie tackle. My bad. Can't wait to rock with my lawyer Tino soon. Talk that shit. Cowboys, Tyler Smith could be moved to left tackle if needed. They got some problems on the offensive line. Tino in the building. What's going on with the offensive line in Dallas, big bro? Then it says the Raiders, Jalen Naylor projected as a WR2. That motherfucker is projected as the WR24. He might can explode to be a WR20, but I don't see him cracking in them teams 100%. I mean, and there's opportunity for him too, because all they got is you're the best around and nothing. Every time.
I don't think they're going to keep you around.
For real, bro.
I mean, you know what's crazy? Naylor is the dart throw that could be like the cheap, greasy money. You know what I mean? Because
I agree with you, because I got him in the next gen, even though I just traded for AJ Brown. And shout out to McGoobs for our doing business.
Yeah.
But, our first trade talks was involving Naylor. 100%. So once he countered with Perkins from Atlanta, I'm like, oh hey, fuck it. He's in my taxi spot. He ain't gonna boom this year, and if he do boom this year, he ain't gonna boom like motherfucking AJ Brown. So yeah, I remember running that shit.
Yeah, come on.
I was able to keep Jalen. So I had good looking, bro, and I was able to keep Jalen Naylor just in case. If the shit that you throw at the wall do stick with, bro.
Come on.
Oh man. Next piece of the news is, let's go back real fast.
Okay.
Mac Jones could become a trade target if another team loses a quarterback.
Yeah. So like, i.e., one of the hitter teams. You know what I mean? Because like for example, if like, God forbid anything happens to like Lamar again, right? You know what I mean? Like,
a contending team, Super Bowl like playoff team.
But yeah, and this would probably, I think this would be like a right out the gate thing. If someone got hurt like preseason or they got hurt early on, and you know what I mean? Then I feel like that. But even worse, if we're getting towards the trade deadline, and then one of these contending teams gets hurt, their starter gets hurt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then boom. Like for example, like Minnesota. You know what I mean? Like say like they're in the mix. Boom. Kyler goes down. They're like, fuck JJ McCarthy. Go give me Mac Jones. You know what I mean?
So Shanahan, he's prepared for this moment because he took Curtis Rourke and redshirted him. You know what I mean? I don't know if he placed him on the practice. No, because he was hurt. They didn't have to place him on the practice roster. Oh, my mama. And then they activated him, later on the year for him to be able to become part of the 53, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so he can get the proper rehab and all that.
So, bruh, Shanahan is preparing for this moment. We just don't know what Curtis Rourke for to do, but we finna see him in preseason this year for sure, big bro.
Do you remember how we got the Brock? So, like, we had the Brock on the roster, obviously, fucking Mr. Relevant. And at the time we had Nate is it Sudfield?
Probably was Sudfield.
Yeah, so it was Sudfield, and then you had Jimmy and you had Trey, who were already locked in as the 1 and 2, right? It was Trey and Jimmy in that order, right? As Trey was the 1, and then Jimmy's the 2. So like they're like, okay, we only had 3 preseason games, so we see Lance in the first one. They're like, okay, with Jimmy, he has like this ankle, so like we're not gonna see any Jimmy. So then week 2 of that preseason, we're going into Minnesota, and it's like a big deal for Lance. He wants to play because this is his favorite team growing up. I think he's from that area somewhere, I remember correctly. Either way, that was his team for sure growing up. So even they're like, and Shanahan's like, no. We need to see Sudfeld and Purdy more. You know what I mean? So they had Sudfeld start that game. They had Purdy play out the rest. And then they were so impressed with Purdy, they're like, all right, we need to see more of this Purdy kid. You know what I mean? Because they were so like, Shanahan was so emphasizing like, I even need my third to be like someone I can count on. And ironically, that, you know what I mean, he ended up being able to count on Brock down the road. But it started with them choosing the Brock over Sudfeld. You know what I mean? They just cut him like, all right, we like this kid, Brock. You know what I mean?
And what? That same year.
Yeah, Lance goes down like week 2. Then Jimmy plays for like 5 weeks or whatever that is. 6 weeks. Yeah, when did Purdy come in?
I think Brock played 8 games in 2022.
8 games. Okay, so he came in like week 10 or 11. It was the Dolphins game when Jimmy went down. We were playing against the Dolphins that year.
Y'all listening to a walking encyclopedia right here, y'all.
But you remember this though, right?
No,
Jimmy goes down.
I don't remember that. I don't.
And in comes the Brock. We're like, oh shit! And he just right out the gate starts shredding.
Oh, you know what, big bro? You know what I do remember about that season is the Arizona game, week 2 or week 3. Fucking Trey Lance had like 15 rush attempts and he got hurt that game. Brett crashed him out. Like every time Lance got in, even his rookie season, he crashed him out.
It was against the Seahawks, and you know who hurt him? It was Jordan Brooks got in. He was getting in there, and then it was Cody Barton who ultimately got in there and then fucked up Trey Lance's whole shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Code Man.
Fucked him up, bro. Do you remember when he tried to truck Buda Baker in the Arizona game?
Yeah, so that
he scored on that play. It was a running play, and he tried to truck him, bro.
2. You're right, because I think week 3 was the Seahawks game, because he definitely went down early. Pause.
Yeah, bro. Here, I'm finna pull it up, bro. He had like 15. He had double-digit attempts in back-to-back games. Hey, I'm gonna pull this shit up, bro.
Yeah, that was the 21 season. No, 22 season. Yeah, this would be the 22 season.
And we can go to his game log. Here we go. Right.
Because the first full year as a starter was 23 for Brock, right?
Okay, let's go to his second year. Game log 2022. Game logs. Chicago first, and then Seattle. So that's 2022, and then 2021 is Detroit, Green Bay, Seattle, and Arizona. Okay, rushing yards. No, it's not showing us rushing attempts. Damn it. Let me go. Okay, let me go over here. Pro Football Focus, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's another tool that I use for my.
I love Pro Football Focus. I used to pay for that shit back in the day.
For real? What is the paywall give? What does it give you behind the paywall?
This was like you would get all these charts and articles from just the different analysts that they had on Pro Football Focus at the time. And like this was before the letter grade and percentage shit. It was like numbers for real back in the days. You know what I mean? It was hella different.
Yeah, because every time I sign on, well, I ain't gonna say every time, but every other time I sign in, they ask me if I want to sign up for an account.
Yeah.
Everything.
It was like $200 like back in the day. $200 for a whole year.
For the whole year? Yeah. Oh, they must got some fat shit for that shit then.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was funny. It's like all I fucked with was the advanced analytics. And then later on down the road, it was like, Pro Football Reference and all these other free shit. It was like, yeah, cool. But now Pro Football Focus offers hella free shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I do my target breakdown for teams, that's where I go to.
Yeah, hell yeah.
On my mother.
Because they'll tell you the slot targets, they'll tell you the fucking out targets. Back in the days, the guy who does Pro Football Focus, they even have a YouTube channel, but we had that guy on the Run Boys back in the day. And and I wrote the show sheet for that show. It was me, Robbie, and then that dude. And it was funny because he was like, what's your favorite? He asked me, he's like, Bogey, what's your favorite advanced analytic? And I forget what it was called, but it was like clean pocket presence or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's one of the one here. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, it's like clean pocket and then dirty pocket or something like that.
It's called. I'm gonna tell you right now because I just did one of my quarterback videos. You got clean pocket completion percentage. Then you got clean pocket catchable rate. Yeah.
Okay. Then you got the under pressure, right? What's the under pressure?
You got pressure completion percentage. You got deep ball completion percentage, true completion percentage,
those were my
play
favorites.
action completion percentage, red zone completion percentage, and blitz completion percentage.
See what I'm saying? And like I remember during that time, this was like in 2020 or going into 21. And I remember I was like, yeah, what's alarming to me is Danny Dumbass. And he just laughs, right? He's like, who? I was like, oh, Danny, you know, because I'll just say a nickname like it's their actual name. So he was laughing. I was like, oh, Daniel Jones. I was like, because at the time he had like the worst clean pocket completion rating, but like under pressure, his numbers were staggeringly better. You know what I mean? It was like, it's super odd. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, his offensive line in New York was terrible.
Yeah, it sure was. But like when he had a clean pocket, he was terrible. You know what I mean? When he actually had a clean pocket, he was bad. He was ass. Yeah, that's just fucking. Okay.
No, I was just gonna. Bake said Dante Thornton is looking better than Besh.
Damn.
We still got Bakes up in here too, talking about the Raiders on my mama because of the passing game for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for Cuzzo's over there. Like just for fantasy purposes, like I almost like you know, we shouldn't be far fetched. Like you know, maybe really let that kid sit the whole year. I mean, Clint Kubiak, his dad Gary Kubiak was a backup. You know the importance of seeing the game from. You know what I mean? And like shit, that's what helped him become an OC. He was, I want to say, when he was the backup to Elway, he was already like the OC assistant or something like that. He might have even been the OC.
I mean, for them to go get, who was it, Quay Walker and what's the kid from Philly that they went and got? Was it Nolan?
Nakobe.
Oh, Nakobe Dean.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, you know, they trying to put together something over there on that defense, you know.
Right.
Who else did they sign? Did they get Morningwig last year?
It was Phillips, but then like that had this whole debacle with Phillips last year. Who did they bring?
Got a few more. They signed a few more pieces over the last 2 years on that defense.
Wasn't it like a safety?
Yeah, I want to say they got Morningwig, and then they got I don't know if it's Palomalo's Peoples, but his name is kind of like
Palomalo.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, the thing they gave him like a little
that.
bag too. He was kind of balling here and there last year. Do they still got? I know Devin White's gone now, and then Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin was the other one they brought in.
Oh right. It is Chin. That's exactly who it is. It's Chin and the Palomalo Peoples on everything.
Yeah. If Chin's still there, that's dope. He's good.
Beg said Jack will get his opportunity. Tino said, I'll be out there early this year, bruh. Had FOMO seeing the draft on YouTube last year. Talk that shit.
Come on.
Everything.
Let's go, Tino. Hey, we need you to lead the team. You feel me?
Come on now. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to meet Big Bro last year.
Oh, that's right.
Because I slid out on Saturday. Because remember, I came through hella early on Saturday, and I didn't want to leave because we had to get on the freeway that day.
Yeah,
I'm over there getting fucked up. Luckily, Mikey was the one that started the road trip because I got to get back because it was hella medicine still. It was still drank.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving right now. Fuck that. Everything.
Real talk. I'm like, yo, this is going down.
Din said he coming the same day as Tino.
I'll be ready.
And then Tino got a damn good question for us. He said, okay, would you say you can get more for Purdy? Would you trade him over Mac? That would just put us in a fucked up dead cap because he's only like 1 year removed from signing his deal. You know what I mean? But you know, I like Purdy's mobility though. You know, he showed a lot of his mobility in the 2024 season when nobody was out there but Juwan Jennings and Kitteh, and he was in and out the lineup. If the 2024 season, and Trent Williams was down, the offensive line was shitty, bro. He showed a lot of his mobility, and he showed a lot of it last year as well. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that he can do is buy time. Mac Jones is a statue, 100%. Only thing that Purdy can't do, he can't stay on the fucking field, bro. We need 17 games from bruh. If we can get 17 games from bruh, which he played 16 in 2023, that motherfucker was a 4,000-yard quarterback. We ain't had that in a minute. We get a 4,000-yard quarterback with a 1,000-yard rusher, or a combined 1,500 rushing yards, almost close to 2,000 rushing yards from 3 running backs. Hey, bro, that means you got a top 5 offense, in which they had last year, but their defense was a bottom league defense. They had top 5 special teams and the top 5 offense. Bro, they was giving up the Winshells on defense. And you've seen the last 2 drafts and them trading for one of your players, Tino, like they emphasis is defense as well. 100%, but the substation is what's holding us back.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's exactly what it is.
No, them is facts, bro.
It's exactly what it is,
bro. You had Dre Greenlaw completely dominating the Super Bowl in the first half, and all he doing is celebrating with his peoples.
And the substation has far reach.
The whole world.
Hey, you know what too? They told, I remember, because look at earlier this year, it was the week before the playoffs where we're about to play the Eagles, right, on the road. But I was in Santa Clara because it was my goddaughter's baby girl's first birthday, right? So we in this thing, it's cracking, right? You know what I'm saying? But we got the hotel. That's the whole point. I was trying to remember why I brought this up. We're at the little woo-wop right there, right across. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm looking out my window, I can see Levi's. So I'm sitting there. I even sent it to the group that I'm sending pictures of it. They had the whole stadium decked out for the Super Bowl because, you know what I'm saying, they're hosting type of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But and like I sent it to my music thread. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prime and everybody. And then, you know what I'm saying, they're like, I've just said jokingly, I'm like, while I'm out here, I'm gonna tear down that goddamn substation. And then, it's later on, it's like a couple of days later, and Prime just texted me and said, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? And he's like, I didn't hear nothing about no one destroying any kind of substation. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I was there on a family trip. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I've been to that practice facility a bazillion times. That, you know what I mean? Where we had training camp.
Right, it's right next to the stadium, ain't it?
Yeah, it's right next. Yeah, exactly. Like you can walk in this motherfucker from the stadium. You know what I mean? It's you got the little Marriott right there. That's where I was staying at.
And it was overlooking the field, you said?
Yeah, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about where I was staying at to where I was facing Levi's. But yeah, it's you can walk. It's walking distance though. To the little training camp area. You know what I mean? They got a whole nother field right there. And then they got the little stands for the fans to come and watch or whatnot.
Right.
Should be cracking.
No, facts. 100%.
But yeah, the substation's right there.
Right, facts. So have you seen anything about them, like how Lee said about them maybe moving a training facility? Do you know anything about that?
There's some rumors. There's some rumors. And
what are they talking about going though?
I don't know. I would imagine like San Jose State would probably be like the nearest thing I would think about. It's far away from the substation. It's close enough that you just drive. Most of these motherfuckers live in San Jose. You know what I mean?
Do you remember when they used to train in Rockland?
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's Montana days and shit like that. They used to train up here.
That's like I seen videos about this shit. You know what I mean? Like I was young, I wasn't even a mustache yet. I was young bogues. I was lowercase bogues.
Come on now. Den said they say no Eastsiders at the West Side draft, but I would just tell them I need my lawyer present. I got you, Brownie.
You know what I mean? But see, that's the thing though. But that's the thing though too. It's like what's his name's in that joint? AJ's in that joint. And like Pesci, he was in it last year. Pesci be hella finicky with everything. Cause I'm like, listen, you gonna be in it again?
But they both in the East Side League too, though.
Yeah.
AJ and Pesh.
Yeah, like Pesh jumped in because we needed a spot. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. We talked him into it. But here's the thing too. This year, I'm like, you coming back, right? He's like, I'm gonna be out there. I'm like, what's up, dog? You in this thing or what? You know what I mean?
Come on,
like,
now.
what's that in it, dog? Nah, it's 200, right? I'm like, yeah, because he was also another one who had to chase down. He was paying like, little payments, which is fine. But then he stopped after like $100 worth, and then he gets into the playoffs. I'm like, come on, dog. Then he ends up getting whatever third or whatever.
Yeah, he went on a run at the end. The
second half to the
second half of the season to the end of the season, he went on a run.
He was doing East Side shit, trying not to pay it. They're like, oh, I'm in now. Just come on, pay the shit, bro. But yeah, shout out to Pesci.
Come on,
Pesci used to be one of my arch nemesis. Like, he still is in fantasy, but everyone is. But like, he was the op. Because he would just always take fantasy banter to like, it's his funk. Fuck that. And he's a boxer. He trains boxing and shit. He trains other people too. Like, he's a trainer like that type of shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he dope. It's crazy because like, he's a little guy, but he has like these like he has like arms that are hella long. Like he has like the arms of like a 6-footer, like lengthwise.
Oh, wow. The wingspan.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I remember last year he was like, "Put your fist up." I'm like, "What you trying to fucking do? The tail of the take?" You know what I mean?
What's your reach?
Yeah, you know what I mean? The Hitchner was like, oh, "Okay, this motherfucker got some long ass, he's dragging his arms and shit."
Come on now.
He has some long ass arms and short ass legs. He's just dragging his shit. You feel me? Shout out to Pesh. No, but Pesh always want to take it there. He wants to go to 10. You know what I mean? It'll always start with like he always starts for people too. He'd be like, I'm gonna beat your ass this week. What? Like, because you'd be playing each other, right? And then they'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get in that ass, I'm gonna spank that ass. Like, it's always like that. Yeah, not beat your ass, it's always spank that ass. Tino put it in the chat. He'll vouch. This is like his go-to. I'm gonna spank that ass. And then he'll say like wild shit that I don't get. He'll be like, and this is like in the text thread with everybody. But he'll be like, yeah, hey, chisel chest, I'm gonna spank that ass this week. And you're like, how do I react to that? Yeah, I mean.
Tino said he was a legit boxer. He was California champ at 145 pounds.
Come on now. And 145 at his height is all muscle. Like, this fool is solid too. Like you know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, he quick as fuck too. That's why he
goes
to the he might lose a debate and then he goes straight to fight. Well, you let I'll box you. He's like, he's always ready to crash, bro. I fuck with Pesh. Yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying I love seeing the evolution of Pesh over the years. Because the moment I stopped feeding into it, because we had a rivalry for almost 10 years.
East Side?
Was because I know it's also because like my big homie is his big homie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? They were neighbors growing up, type of shit. Okay. So like, you know what I mean?
Derek said, shout out to Derek. He said, was on the phone and missed all the good football intake. Damn it. Oh, my mama, we was cooking for a minute, bro. Shout out to Brian. Brian,
don't even go watch it, Derek. We had a lot of good isms. Don't even watch it because we're going to war soon here. I don't want you to know anything I'm talking about.
Brian, Brandon, Tino. Who else was in that motherfucker earlier talking about?
We had three newcomers. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Brian,
Kryler. Yeah, Kryler.
Siler.
I think his name was Kryler.
It would be Siler, right?
Oh, Sly, yeah, Kryler. That's the Kyler Murray talk on. Oh, I'm burnt out, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. Emil was in here. Crooked was in here. Soundwave was in this bitch. Marco was in this bitch. Oh, yeah, it was going down. Oh, my mama. Bake said there's only one The Brock, and his last name happens to be Bowers, not Purdy.
Oh, come on. Now he's trying to take the Brock title from him? You can't take the Brock title from the Brock. Brock can't take the Brock title from the Brock. Listen, the Brock's already been to a Super Bowl in Brock's house.
Oh,
and we lost it.
Beggs gave us some insight about Joe Pesci's playoff run. He said Pesci was cool. Only reason he made that playoff run was because I traded him back his starting quarterback in the brisket.
Yeah,
that's what he was searching for. Was a quarterback.
He had dropped the brisket at one point. Pesh. And see, Pesh do crazy shit like that though, because he goes, oh shit, because then Brissett blows up. Oh, I gotta have him back. Like, I love Pesh, man.
Yeah, I was trying to trade him Daniel Jones on everything. I remember that now. Daniel Jones, I was running with Caleb and Drake May, and I had Danny Dumbass sitting there, and he ended up getting hurt. I wish I would have sold high on him.
I don't know if Danny's watching, but he definitely traded him Puka early. I forget what the trade was. It's not important, but just the fact that he sent the Puka, and I was mad as fuck because it came back to hit me in week 14. It was winning. I'm in.
Denny traded me Pickens.
Hey, Denny was going crazy.
Oh my mama, because I gave him Dobbins. Because I think one of his running backs went down or some shit like that.
That was a damn good trade for you.
Oh my mama. But that was early though.
Yeah, it was.
That was hella. That was like within the first 4 weeks, I think. First 5 weeks.
I want to say that might have been week 3 or 4.
Something like that, bro. Facts.
Because then there was little flurries. Trades were happening like flurries in that league. Just boop, boop. They were popping up here and there. I like it. Banks had that shit shaking right out the gate. He was just like, listen, I'm about to, you know what I mean? We're about to flip the whole script.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm excited. Banks is locked in again. You know what I mean? It's going to be good times, bro.
Yeah, we right around the corner.
I need to holler at you too, Banks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If there's a dish that you want to whip up, you let me know, and I'll go get all the ingredients type of shit. If you were down, honestly, we just appreciate him as a guest. He is a competitor too, so he will. You know, you don't have to cook, but you know that would be dope, right? You know what I mean? Because he's one of them. He's one of them ones. We're gonna have like it's almost like a little mini chef off.
It's facts. Hey, but I don't get paid for that shit. My boy get paid for that shit.
That's a fact, right?
Oh.
Well, we need the gumbo. We need the gumbo. He could even just be like an overseer, if anything. Like
facts.
You know what I mean?
Nah, if he want to get down, man, it's
we
a
got
mansion.
Multiple kitchens.
Yeah, we got a mansion out there, bro. Oh my mama, we finna throw down, bro. Motherfucker ain't got to leave if they don't want to.
So run me down what the shopping list look like for a gumbo pot.
For the pot, you need
cans of the
broth,
crab.
you need chicken broth. Need all the seasonings.
Right.
You need
so like Old Bays and like slap your mama's shit like that.
We need the name brand seasonings is Old Bay and Accent. Other than that,
okay.
the paprika, the garlic top. Because I the only MSG that goes in there is the Old Bay.
Okay.
And the Accent. Other than that, it's all paprika, garlic, onion, garlic paste, minced garlic, oregano, basil, bay leaves.
Right. Gotta have the bay leaf.
What else? We can do onion paste. We can do onion paste. And then after that,
right?
Yeah, no, on everything. And then after that, then you need the shit for the roux, and then all that. Other than that is then the crab, which we do is we do crab, and then we get these canned crabs. They like $20 a piece, right? But it's all canned claw meat, and so you put 2 of them as well. Then the chicken, the shrimp.
So if we don't get actual crab, right? It is actual crab. We can just do 4 cans of that instead, right? If we can't get like, actual crab like out there.
No, we'll be able to get crab. Matter of fact, as we get closer, I'll start tapping in with my cousins that live out there and see what seafood spots they got.
I mean, there is a seafood city, like the Filipino joint. So
it's the one out there?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be good then. And other than that,
we'll be good. Yeah.
Yep. Other than that, it's just the hot links. And so we can't get all the hot links. We can't get all the hot links at Costco because we put 4 different hot links in there.
Yeah, and
Dewey's hot links, the garlic sausage, and then Cajun sausage.
Okay. If anything, too, if the sausage, if any, we can cop those out here.
No, we get them at the grocery store out there.
They got okay.
Yeah, that'd be at like
the kind that you need.
Yeah, whatever local grocery store they got out there. Facts, because they'll have the shit that we'll need.
Okay.
Everything. And then I just go to my local grocery store out here with the pot. Like I said, I'm driving up, so I'll put the pot in the truck with me. Or the van,
so maybe like. So what does it usually run you whenever you throw a gig? It's like $300-400 for like a big old bottle?
I would say about $250 at the most. Yeah,
$300.
Close to
Perfect. I got that.
That feeds a party and it's still leftovers. So with the what we're doing,
because if you can get that, we can start prepping. I can even help you prep. We can start prepping up on the Thursday and then have that going.
No, them is facts. Do it early morning. That way it's out the way because the prep is the longest thing.
Yeah.
So we got to deep fry the chicken. You know what I mean? The chicken got to be cooked because I don't put nothing. Only thing that goes raw in the gumbo is the crab and the shrimp. So the sausage got to be sauteed, paused. The chicken got to be deep fried 100%, and then all the vegetables, the bell peppers, the onions, and the bell peppers and onions.
Crazy. Yeah, I love this. Okay, and then. Because then I even went through the checklist with Kitteh lightweight. It's going to be various meats. He's grilling and smoking all kind of shit. So you know what I mean.
Come on now.
A lot of chicken on the menu too. You know what I mean. And we're definitely going to have some array of ribs and various tri-tips and whatnot. Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down.
The smoking aspect's going to be dope too because then Kitteh he'll be able to get that thing going.
And then Bake, listen to this. Bake said, "I'm down to make a tri-tip or a few steaks." See, there it is, right? And that's all at Costco.
Yeah. Bakes, when do you come in? You come in Friday? Because then you know what I'm saying. Because I was going to think because we're going to be there as early as when.
Friday is the draft. And like I said, the draft going to be a bit longer because we got to do the giveaways as well. You feel me? That's what I'm hoping to get more people tuned in because, you know what I mean? Not only is we drafting, but we blessing the people 100%. And it's going to be multiple angles of the whole house, during the whole weekend. So not only is it a draft house, it's going to be like a damn near content house because we doing shows. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing our live shows and shit. You know what I mean? Friday is Wake Your Game Up. Thursday, if motherfuckers come in, we could do a Playmakers, you know what I mean, at night because we did that last year.
Oh, we sure is. And the Playmakers, it can just be like reality TV edition. Like, we're prepping food, we show the house, all kind of shit. You know what I mean?
All the cameras will be placed, you know what I mean? That way we can already get the, you know what I mean, playing with that shit pause before the draft. Get all that shit up. So in the Playmakers will be the trial run.
My cameraman comes through Thursday too. So we're actually because I'm filming a documentary. Remember I was telling you earlier this morning?
Oh my mama.
Yeah, so we get footage. He's just gonna be filming as much as possible. I just told him just film hella shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna fuck around, shoot a couple music videos out there too. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, like one of my ideas for the video. I got a song with Maddie, and I was like, bruh, the theme for the video could be just we're just at this fantasy football draft. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah, just footage from the West Side League. It's it right there. Boom. And then, it's kind of, and it looks like reality TV show ish because you're going to, from my guy filming, you're going to see all the other cameras everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it's going to look dope. Because it's like some behind the scenes.
The West Side is a reality show. Oh, it's not no draft. That shit is a reality show.
Real talk.
Bro, we're going to have reality TV show under our belts.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we going to turn this shit in more into it's going to be more than fantasy football, bro. It's already more than fantasy football.
The Bogeymentary is popping it all off, bro.
Oh, world, bro. Derek said he can't wait for Vegas. Facts, bro.
Right.
Y'all ready for Adam to go around asking everyone who they drafted? I'm here for it. Crab is cheap at Costco. Yeah, them is facts too, big bro.
Okay.
For 4th of July, they had all that shit out on ice, on everything. My wife even sending me pictures with facts.
Yeah, we're going to Costco.
Bake said he coming in on Friday.
Okay, word.
Derek said he there on Wednesday. I'm there on Wednesday too.
Yeah, so is Tino and Steamboat. Oh yeah, Tino. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Diamond Joe, he said he's going Wednesday too. So yeah, make sure the 19th is the 19th. So we're going a day early.
Come on now.
Well, because Tino he got comp rooms. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be all right. We're gonna see him every day, but he has his own palace.
That's how we was last year. Wifey had a comp room at the Trump.
Yeah.
We was kicking it in that motherfucker. Everything.
Going down,
Bake said, I got a butter garlic roasted baby red potatoes recipe. Also some General Tazo green beans with bacon bits. Oh shit.
Okay.
See, that's a plate that you pay for at a nice ass restaurant.
I'll go get a bag of some baby red skin potatoes. You know what I mean?
They got them at Costco.
Yep. Bacon, bong, got them at Costco. Yeah, that Costco runs everything.
Facts.
Yeah, because the way I did it, think about
we
it.
We get all the drink.
Yep,
we get food from that bitch. We get snacks from that bitch.
If they don't have what we're looking for there too, there's a Bevmo, and it's basically Costco prices. You know what I mean?
Come on now, Bevmo's my shit.
Yeah, Bevmo.
Hey, what's the other? No. Total Wine and More is my shit. That's who I fuck with.
Oh yeah, they got that. They got one of those out here. Yeah, they because the way I have it work, you know, everybody threw in X amount, and then I made them throw in an extra 100 each. So now I just boom all that money we're stocking up right out the gate. Boom, food and drinks. Boom, one shot. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Right? It's going down.
Peacock said, work kicking my ass today, man. Hopefully you get in and get out, big bro.
Yeah,
hurry up this weekend. Hurry the fuck up.
Right? I know. Look. Yeah, but we're on Wednesday Eve. That's how you got to view Tuesday. You're on Hump Day Eve.
One more day closer to Vegas, bro.
You know, come on now. We're just smooth sailing to Vegas.
Tino said he's down for whatever.
Come on.
And then he said, "Are you guys staying in Henderson?"
Yeah, at my uncle's house. So and we can house like 8 people. So you know what I mean, just couches. He has some rollaway beds, and there's a few empty beds too.
He said he might stay at a casino there in Henderson.
Okay. That's what Tino said?
Yep.
Okay, word. Yeah, perfect.
Street Fighter.
Right.
Peacock said 76 emails down and 17 jobs submitted. Still need 5 more jobs and then 6 more videos. Sheesh. Yeah, you grinding today, big bro.
Come on, B.
Derek said,
the hard work you put in earlier in the week, I would imagine makes the load easier towards the end of the week, right?
Hopefully, bro.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then Derek said, I feel you, Peacock. Work killing me too. And I'm working OT until 6:30. He got a few more hours too.
Derek.
2.5.
Derek, you know what's crazy is Derek, his boss really be riding him. Like his boss really be riding him.
Punk motherfucker.
Derek,
hopefully he ain't watching.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, hopefully Brian ain't watching. My bad, supervisor. Cold world. Shit, man. We almost 4 hours in today, y'all.
Yeah, we was rocking today, huh? Shit, we could put a ball on this.
Peacock said I got about an hour and a half before 4 p.m. when I take my last hour for lunch and call it a day. Damn, bro.
Nice, that's smart. It's like getting off early. He's like, it's my lunch, and then I happen to be off after.
That's how it was for my job, because I didn't take no break, so I take an hour lunch, and then after lunch it's only an hour and a half.
Oh shit! This shit cut me out.
Fuck it, take us home. You got anything going out? They hate no big bro.
He's got the Matrix. That's what he has.
Oh, I see you, big bro. Okay. Back.
I got nothing else. Just everybody take advantage of the last couple of minutes of the sale. Will be a little while before we get something else going on that. But neonpeacockmerch.com.
Ooh. Down. No, you've been hella busy. Never mind. I forgot to say if you got a chance to do the yellow color.
No, yeah, no worries. Been stupid busy. Like I haven't even had a chance to eat.
I'm about to order the Batman joint though for show.
Yeah.
I threw that in my car. How long do I got? Like a couple minutes, you said?
I don't know. Like I said,
you said 5 o'clock p.m.
You got 2 hours. You got 2 hours. Yeah, I got 2 hours.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but there should be a sale coming up. Let me see if I can get the date for you here in a second.
Ooh, we're getting the inside skimmy right here.
Come on now.
It's ending, but the other one will be it. You're looking at about 2.5 weeks from now. We'll have a $12.
Okay, not bad for the banger one.
We'll have a $12 flash sale on t-shirts. Just the $12 t-shirt sale only. Everything else is still regular priced. So
yeah.
No hoodies, no 35% off the whole deal. Just $12 shirts.
Cool.
And then we'll have a back to sale, but that's all the way in August. Back to school sale.
Cool. Yeah, and that's when we're getting some hoodies there. Yeah.
Let's show. But yeah, take advantage of that. The Batman joint is up there. I also have the Cat of Wall Street, Tom from Tom and Jerry's up there.
Yeah,
doing
I like
thing.
that.
So got a couple of other designs that are up there. Some new ones. Check them out.
Good shout. NeonPeacockMerch.com, baby. Gaga.
Gang in the building, y'all. Let me see. I got it. Oh, damn it. My mouse tripping. My bad.
Oh, shit, cut me out again.
My mouse is tripping. I think I need a new mouse.
With the shit, finna call a blitz, make you call it quits. I can execute Alpha and the Omega. I'm the Genesis, real savage, go getter. Yeah, I'm getting it. School of hard knock. I'm the mascot, flipping shit. Scott! Yeah, let me quarterback this. We came a long way from throwing money in the mattress. I played a long game to get rich. They say the game is a bitch, but the bitch is the baddest. Bully Scott Flame won't change my name like I'm Cassius. Keep flame cause I'm cautious. I'll burn you to ashes. Double cross the bosses and get hit with the ratchet. Can't fuck with suckers, that shit is contagious. Count 100,000 blown clouds, hella anxious. Maybe a doctor, but I ain't got no patience. All top shotters on my roster, they gon' race shit. Transporting weight, cross states in my